I hear the sounds now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, if you...
Hi, here we are again. Delta Nu Delta's stream of the Shadowlands Resistance. We're a little late getting started because we're using some new technology. But here we are. I will be your Dungeon Master this evening, Dr. Jake Claflin, and I will let the players introduce themselves and their characters as usual. Oop, Chelsea, I think you're muted. Still muted. What's going on?
I'm having crazy sound issues all of a sudden.
Huh.
Well, we can
hear you now.
But now it's like it's repeating everything, and I can't understand what's happening at all.
You may need to turn off Twitch because you're probably getting a feedback from that.
And it's slightly delayed too, because it's got to go from your computer to everybody else's computer, and then through Jake's computer out to a stream. It's got a lot of places to go, so it's going to be all echoey if you don't mute it.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Chelsea. I'm playing Misery, the Sorcerer Tiefling.
Woohoo!
Hi, I'm Damien. I'm playing Theroden Battlehammer, the Dwarven Bounty Hunter.
And I'm Jessica. I'm playing the Wood Elf Rogue Harmony.
Fantastic. And we have some background sounds today, so hopefully it's not just the four of us. Let's see. If I remember right, when we left you, you had made it to log on. You'd met a few of the colorful individuals.
Yeah, we met an old woman and a Dragonborn cleric.
Yeah, you met Eleanor Hayes, who is sort of the elder of the town, even if she's not the official mayor. I believe you met the mayor.
Briefly, we didn't have like a long conversation in the bar with him yet, though.
Yes. I don't remember the name of the mayor. I'm sure I've got it written down. Oh, Jaden Tallheart.
Yeah, I didn't know his last name, but I knew it was Jaden.
Right, and you also met Para, who is the Dragonborn healer who lives in the cave up there.
Cave.
Yep. And I think that's all you... I mean, you guys heard a lot about some of the other characters.
I seem to have lost all my notes.
Congratulations.
Man.
So I said, you guys have heard about a number of the characters, but you haven't met too many of the others. We may meet some. I'm hoping you don't meet them all because I don't need to have that kind of conversation going on. But yeah,
I would like to listen into a conversation between two of your NPCs. Go.
No thanks. That's my least favorite part about being a DM, is having to have a conversation with myself in front of people. I mean, I talk to myself all the time, but it's also weird to actually voice the other side and all that.
Right. You have to talk to yourself in two different voices because your players are just like being sneaky and listening to a conversation, and you're like, okay.
Yeah, that's usually when I get to the narrate and like, well, this guy says blah 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 blah. And for some reason, even though we're using a system where I shouldn't need dice at all, I still have them because it's D&D. Why wouldn't I have dice available? So it just feels weird. 20, 30 years of playing D&D. I need dice, damn it. Anyways.
It's important to me.
I believe we left the our Wednesday. I believe we left off after you guys had taken a rest, basically. You guys had bedded down for the evening in the inn, and I don't even remember if I ever gave it a name, because if I did, I didn't write it down. The Salty Potato. And
well, that name picked. All right.
And I believe we'll be picking up the next morning. I do this often with my other group. Which one of the three of you wakes up first?
I'm gonna guess Harmony because she only has to trance for 4 hours.
That is true.
Fair enough.
I have to get at least 6 of just like being asleep. So
the same with tieflings, so they don't get to zone out.
I feel like I'm up when the sun is up, just because being on a ship, that's when I wake up.
I could see that. So, well, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, don't elves still have to, like, not do something for the other 4 hours?
Well, to benefit from
a
long rest, you need 8 hours of just non-strenuous activity. But the elves only have to be unconscious for 4 of which. So you can be on watch, you can be cooking, or you can be, like, sharpening your sword or whatever.
Right.
But you can't be, like, actively doing strenuous stuff.
Right. So, when do you get your 4 hours, Harmony? Is it late night, early morning?
Probably early morning because I would probably spend the night poking around because that's usually when rogues are active. Is at night.
All right. So what exactly do you mean by poking around? Are you what, breaking and entering here, or
Just some light B&E before bed.
Yeah.
For around here, I probably would just kind of wander around the village, maybe kind of looking into the forest, seeing if I notice any bandits or
Okay.
anything suspicious.
Nothing really happens in the village at night. Like, you guys were the hot talk pretty much after you guys hit the bar. Except for the people that came to chat with you specifically, everybody else kind of went back to their home and made their dinner or whatever it was, probably something with potatoes, and went to bed. Like, if you're out at 10 o'clock at night, there's no lights on anywhere except maybe the church. And that's sort of, you get a sense that that's just, it's on 24/7 kind of a thing. Nothing's going on. Like, animals are quiet. Everything's dark. There's, as you get close to the edge of the forest, probably the edge you guys went up. I don't know if you're bothering to climb the cliff up here to get to this area. Up into, come on, there it goes, up into there. But in the other areas of the forest, I mean, you can hear general sounds of forests at night near a town. Like, there's not a lot of rustling. There's crickets and birds and that kind of stuff, but that's about it. Nothing happens all night. Not a thing.
Great.
It's a little town
I
in the
got a
middle
nice
of
Wasted
nowhere.
walk
4
then.
hours.
It's
I got a nice walk.
You got a nice walk. Okay. Do you think Misery would be awake before you would untrance? Since she gets up with the sun?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably.
All right. So I think the answer to the original question was, I think Misery, you're the first one up.
Oh.
Surprise!
Your mic's
You're
on.
freaking out again.
Ah, shoot! Am I good?
Yeah, I think we lost you now. Can't hear you.
Hello.
Okay, there we
You're
are.
back.
You're a little quieter, but we don't have funky, weird stuff.
You're also not making us deaf.
Yes. All right. I think as you get up and sort of get yourself out of bed, you see on the other bed, because you guys are sharing a room, Harmony in her trance. You probably have dealt with elves because, you're a flyer, so you probably know, just let them do their thing. Are you headed downstairs? Are you doing something in your room?
I'm gonna go get breakfast.
Okay. What was his name? Gok? Was it Gok?
It was something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Gok the Giant? Gok the Giant, there we go. Gok the Giant is already downstairs when you get down. You get the sense, though, that the bar, that the inn's not open. You guys are staying there, so that's a little different, but, the townsfolk aren't allowed in yet. He's sweeping the floor.
Okay.
He turns and kind of gives you a look and says, "Oh, there's coffee in the kitchen. You can help yourself. Breakfast will be. I'll get to breakfast here in a moment."
Perfect. I'll go grab myself some coffee.
Okay. About 10 minutes or so after you sit down with your coffee, he is finished sweeping. And are you sitting at the bar or at a table?
I'm at the bar.
Okay. He comes up to the bar and says, "So what do you have for breakfast? We don't have a lot, but everything comes with hash browns."
Ooh. Do you have the equivalent of English muffins?
We got
That's just the worst muffin.
I got some rolls.
Do you? Okay. Do you have sausage? I'll take rolls and sausage.
Yeah, I got sausage. Sausage is easy. Rolls,
Okay.
sausage, and hash browns.
Sounds like the perfect breakfast.
All right. He wanders back into the kitchen, and you can hear sounds of things being made. I don't think it
He
takes
is finding
him,
a pig to make into sausage.
Nah, I don't think it takes him about 10 minutes to just brown up some sausage and do some hash browns and toast the rolls over a fire. He brings them out with a little carafe of butter. Did you need jam?
Yes, please.
I think all I got is lingonberry. He puts a jar up. So which of the next, between the elf and the dwarf, which one's next to wake up?
You have frozen.
I froze?
No, Jake froze.
That's
Oh
interesting.
yeah, Jake, you froze.
Let's try this again. Ooh. Seems like we may have disconnected. Are we reconnected? I think we may have actually lost the stream for a moment.
Yeah, stream is buffering.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. I seem to be having some internet problems today.
Yes. Well, it happens occasionally.
Well, it shouldn't happen because I pay them a lot for good internet.
Well, it shouldn't happen because I said no.
Basically, yes. I would march down there and say, hey, I'm a teacher. Don't screw with me. But I can't march down there because we're under quarantine and I stay home. Period. That's,
You follow the stay-at-home order, as you should be.
Yeah, I'm the most vulnerable in the house, so I stay home. I as a random encounter, since we're out of it, I had the most interaction with anyone I have had outside of the 3 people I live with yesterday. And that's the most interaction I've had with anyone in over a month.
That's rough.
And it was just to buy an old chest of drawers for my shop from a guy about 3 blocks away. So it was
Nice.
like, hey, yeah, great, I'll take it. My wife handed him the money because she's the one that had the cash. And yeah, that was about it. So,
Man, I had to talk to a guy doing our roofs yesterday, and it was the worst. It's just the worst.
yeah, no, it's weird that I think Bela, my wife, I've been under the lockdown for 34 days at this point.
Wow.
I don't leave the house. I leave the house to go running, but I don't leave the house to do anything else. That's
Oh, I don't even leave the house to go running. I got a treadmill.
Yeah, we don't have one of those, and if I don't get out and get some sort of something outside, no. So, but hey, thankfully I can do my work from home.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyways, now that we've wandered off topic, how about we come back to topic? Who between the elf and the dwarf is the second to make it to breakfast?
Probably Theridin. Oh, by the way, the stream is still down, by the way.
That's interesting. It just told me it reconnected.
It's up for me.
Okay, I'll refresh the page.
Yeah, everything on my end shows me it's working.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay, good.
Cool.
Sorry, folks, if you've had some technical difficulties. It's probably been a good luck that for 2 streams so far we haven't had anything like that happen. So we'll take it as hey, it happens.
Hopefully it's fixed now.
Yep. Anyways, Theridin, you make your way down to breakfast. You see Misery at the bar, happily munching on some sausage and English roll crumpet things. They probably call them crumpets here because that's what the English call them, since there's no English.
Yeah, wasn't
yeah.
Salona, England, basically, and now we're in Scotland.
Zalona was London, basically, specifically, and kind of. Zalona's actually more London and Ankh-Morpork mixed, and if you don't know Ankh-Morpork, read some Terry Pratchett and then come talk to me.
Leave and go read right now. Okay, got it. Not guess.
Bye.
Read some Terry Pratchett after the stream, and then come talk to me sometime before the next stream. How about that? Does that work?
We'll see. I got a lot of books kind of backing me up right now.
Yeah, no, I know the feeling. I forgot. I moved you guys over, and it was a little easier last time. I'll just do that while we're chatting. Nope.
So it'll be like maybe 5th or 6th in my queue at the moment. Just be aware.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's do this.
Because between work and school and reading, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, no, I know. I realize that everybody else is seeing what I'm doing and not what you guys see. That just makes it a little easier for me to see. Ooh, that might be a problem later. Oh, we'll do it. All right. It just makes it easier. Then I'm not just constantly staring down there. You guys are a little more aligned. I'd put you up here, but then I can't change my... Actually, I probably can. Yes, this is mostly the most riveting stream you guys have ever seen.
Yeah,
DM
the
readjusting
best
his
stream to
screen,
date, full
trying
of
to
action.
figure this. Good Lord.
Anyway, while you're figuring out your clerical stuff right there, I will go sit down next to Misery.
All right. Gok is at the bar, and there, we'll try this out. Actually comes out of the kitchen shortly after you sit down and says, "Coffee?
Sure.
What do you want for breakfast?
What do you have?
Hash browns, sausage, bacon, eggs."
All of the above.
All right. Dude Man's comment about us rearranging, it's a lot more exciting than some of the stuff I was subjected to at school. I don't know who your teachers were. Maybe we need to talk to them. I'd like to think my classes are far more entertaining than watching me readjust where the mirrors are, the windows are. I'm sure some of my students would disagree with me heavily on that.
Most of the time, it's a little bit better than that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm glad you think so. All right. He's back, not too long after with a plate of food.
Great.
How long do you meditate there, Harmony?
I'm probably up within an hour or two of sunrise. I probably went to bed just before the sun started coming up.
Okay. So you guys
I gotta talk to Theroden for an hour.
Pretty much. It's
All right.
gonna be riveting TV. Go.
Go. Roleplay. Activate.
Good morning.
Ah, yes, it is, Misery.
How'd you sleep?
I've slept better.
Yeah, me too. I sleep better on a rocking boat.
Seems
Real
wrong.
quick, could you remind me of everybody we learned about yesterday?
Gok the Giant,
This
of
is a
course.
question for Theroden.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I thought she was asking me in character.
Go for it then. I'll just sit back and
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
If he
Well,
remembers them all.
if I remember all the names, almost definitely not. But we'll see what Theroden remembers. Well, we met an old lady named Eleanor, who's nosier than I'd like. We met the Dragonborn cleric, who's
Para?
Para, the cleric. Yeah, she's sort of cowardly in my opinion, but whatever. And of course, Gok the Giant, our friendly bartender here.
Yeah.
And we learned about. Do you remember Jaden the mayor? Haven't really met him yet, but we know he exists. That's really all we know about this town so far, name-wise.
You did meet him. He led you into the...
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't. He didn't have a bar conversation, so I don't know if it counts.
It counts.
Okay. That's everybody?
That's everybody we've met so far.
Okay. For some reason, my brain has been just stuck on meeting Para. I would really like to go talk to her in her cave for whatever reason sometime today.
If this is your way of asking me if I'll go with you, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. So are you guys
We
running
aboard
off?
the DM. Success.
Are you guys running off to go talk to Para before Harmony bothers to wake up?
I'm not opposed to the idea. She just disappears without a trace almost all the time.
Yeah, you guys don't quite follow the don't split the party rule.
Hey, to
What
be fair,
time,
most of the time she splits herself.
What time do you think Harmony will be up?
Hard to tell. Depends on if she actually went to bed last night.
Yeah.
Usually I'm not splitting with the party, I'm just hiding from the party.
Fair enough.
Well, do you think Harmony would want to meet Para?
Well, we have two options here. We wait for Harmony to wake up, assuming she actually did sleep last night. Or we go now and she'll figure it out.
Do you think she'll figure out that we actually went to Para's?
You guys did meet Para the night before. You did actually talk with her.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she'll be able to put two and two together. And I mean, also, Gok knows where we're going, so if she really needs to, she can just ask.
Okay, let's go talk to Para. I'm down. I honestly don't know why I need to talk to Para. I just want to.
All right, we'll move 2 of you out of the way since you're blocking Para's. All right, so Para is in the cave, which is right here. I'm assuming you guys all saw that. So those of you that need to. So yeah, Gawk, it's like, yeah, whatever. I think as you guys are leaving, he also was opening it up for the townsfolk, and a couple trickle in to get a meal. Most of the ones that trickle in look like they're probably old enough that they're not going to be working the fields, or they're much younger, so they're people that just wouldn't be out working the fields. Mostly what you see, though, you're not coming near the fields too much, but what you can see as you sort of survey the town when you get out is people are tending the potato fields, down here and over here. There are a few people in the orchard. Most of the houses you pass by as you come up to the cave are pretty empty. You don't see much.
Dude, man, she has a glowing orange exclamation point above her head, and we need to go talk to her so we can get the quest going. That's probably what's happening here. The video game is compelling me to talk to this NPC to offer me rare quest rewards.
You get to the cave. There is a bit of light.
Is there a doorbell?
There is no doorbell. There's no doorbell. There's no door. There is light coming from down the cave. It's not enough to necessarily illuminate where you're standing. You can tell that the entrance to the cave, it curves so that you can't just see right into Para's home. Right?
Okay, so I walk into the cave and I knock on the walls while I'm walking.
My late night last night is catching up with me. After a couple of it, you hear her voice come from around the corner. Says, "Come on in, I know you're here."
Oh, I'm so glad you're awake.
It's past sunrise. Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know, it's early. Our mate isn't even awake yet.
You mean the elf?
Mm-hmm. Harmony.
Yeah, she was scoping out the town a lot last night.
Ha! Told you, shouldn't go to bed.
Figures. I can't quite remember what you told us yesterday, but I'd like to talk to you about the bandits.
Ah. Having some, I guess, airship lag? Just say jet lag does work.
Say that. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, they were just more organized, I think, than most bandits. Didn't.
Oh yes, I remember this now.
Yeah, we weren't.
Yeah, more organized. Snake Tattoo Man is important. And they have a mysterious leader who Harmony is supposed to assassinate that I don't believe we've met yet, really.
No. May have to change one of my encounters when you get there. But yes, I forgot about the mysterious leader.
Yeah, because we know second in command is Snake Tattoo Guy, and he read the raid on, what was the town that we came to before this got, burned down? D something. Dunneth, that's right. And, yeah, so Mysterious Leader is the only person we don't know anything about yet. We do know that their second in command is the Snake Tattoo dude.
Yep. So is there anything else now that I've jogged your memory?
Yeah, so when was the last time they attacked?
Actually, it's been, it was, 2 days ago when they chopped down one of the apple trees?
That fits into your timetable.
Yeah, they came in and just roughed people up. They didn't really attack so much as threaten. I mean, basically what they threaten is they're going to sweep through after we harvest the potatoes. Once we've gathered them and harvest them and have them ready to store, they're planning to basically come steal the harvest.
And when's that?
Probably sometime in the next week or so. Potatoes are just about ready. I think they might wait till they feel a little bit more secure. about doing that, because as long as we don't harvest, we don't have to worry about the bandits.
Are people thinking about putting off the harvest?
No, because then we don't have anything to eat, and we don't have any income, and we can't pay taxes.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a choice, but some of them are thinking of putting it off. We have to worry about the first frost, of course.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did I already ask you about what they were wearing?
Mm-hmm.
Can you remind me what you said?
A motley assortment of whatever. Seemed like everybody came with their own, bit and pieces. There was no uniform.
Yeah, they're bandits,
Right.
so it's kind of just whatever they get their hands on.
Yep, pretty much.
Tends to be the case.
And I think that's it. I think I just wanted to come by, chat, get my memory jogged,
All right, well, you know where I am. Although I probably won't be here for most of the day.
What do you do during the day?
Yeah, go help in the fields, make sure people are not, sick, injured, that kind of thing.
Right.
I'm a healer. It's what we do.
For sure. Theroden, do you have any questions?
Well, I got most of what I needed last night, and you wanted to come and remind yourself of what we heard. Though you could have just asked. I'm good.
Okay. We'll be off then, probably.
All right. Thanks for the morning visit.
Thank you.
Such a slow build for
I assume you guys head back to the inn, or do you go somewhere else?
We should collect Harmony before we go questing.
Okay.
Okay. Does Harmony drink coffee? Excuse me. Do you eat coffee? Probably not. Does she
Do you eat coffee?
I probably just got some water and food.
Do you follow that age-old idea that elves are vegetarians?
Sure.
All right. You pretty much get hash browns and bread if you'd like it.
Okay.
Jam, I guess. I don't know. Do they eat eggs? Do elves eat eggs? Or are they vegan?
They wouldn't eat the bread, probably.
If they were vegan.
Yeah. Well, we know that they make bread. They make Limnus bread.
Yeah,
Right.
so I bet
So-
they also eat eggs.
No. So if you wanted eggs, he'd make that for you.
I will go with that.
Probably about the time you finish eating is when your companions walk in, so we can, begin to figure that out. So there's Harmony at the bar having her, no tea,
No.
having her water and eggs.
How's it going?
I just kind of turn, look at you, and go back to my food.
Okay.
Striking conversationalist.
Uh-huh.
Well, what's our plan today, guys?
Well, we know that they are probably based in the mountains a bit south of here, so we could go and look for them there.
Or we could wait for them to attack here.
But that puts innocents in danger, and I'm not a fan of that.
Fair point.
The flip side to that is we could walk right past them because we don't know where in the mountains they are.
And that's why we go on a scouting mission, is to see if we can find them. If we don't, worst case scenario, we're back where we started. We have
But if they
a bit of time
attack
yet.
while we're out,
I'm confident they won't attack the town while we're out. They need them to harvest the potatoes. Bandits are not farmers.
Hmm.
And we don't have to kill all of the bandits. We just have to destroy their leadership structure.
I don't remember. Did anybody resembling a leader come and attack last time?
Yeah, Snake Tattoo guy.
Well, yeah.
That was
the
the
second.
leader?
He seems to be second in command. He's the guy, I believe, that... Is it Damien you're after, the second in command?
Yeah, dead or alive. And there's an assassination contract out on the big dude.
Right. And that's under...
Harmony.
Me.
Yep.
And Misery really did her part at this point by getting us here.
Trin does expect you guys to work together to solve the problem.
Okay. Well, if it sounds to me like the main leader guy that I really want to at least talk to isn't coming to the town. He's probably hanging out and letting his guys do all the work.
Which is why we need to find him.
Yeah, so maybe we should go to the mountains.
We saw, what was the person we were escorting's name?
Mina.
Mina, that's right. I was going to say Mara, but that sounded wrong.
You assume that she's probably back to work. Are
Look,
you looking
this
for
isn't Lord of the Rings, dude, man. Party's all wrong for that.
I'll give you that one. Well, 2 of you are right. We got an elf and a dwarf.
We don't have any halflings.
Yeah, we need at least 4. All right, let's go find some halflings, and then we can go into the mountains.
Good luck. As a reminder, they're all dead in this world.
Oops.
Side quest.
We shall build a time machine.
And then go find halflings to bring with us so we can become the Fellowship.
What are the components we need for a time machine? On a totally different adventure.
The town is destroyed.
Just, no. Nope.
While we search for time machine parts.
Shall we go to the mountains?
I personally really like the mountains, so yeah.
Okay.
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 So, hang on. I'll snack on some nuts. Hang on. Come on, mouse. All right, let's head back to the map of the area here. So you guys can get a sense of what going back to the mountains means, because it's not necessarily a day trip, right? So,
Yeah.
remember that
But
you guys
it said we have a week and a half before they need to harvest, so
right.
that's our timetable.
Well, they're not sure. They say sometime, I think she told you sometime in the next week.
Yeah, which could mean 1 day or 7 days.
Right. So as a reminder, you guys
Yeah.
traveled from here 5 to Dunough in a day. But it took you 2 days to get from Dunough here to Logon. When in fact, you guys basically ended up stopping here that next night. These are the mountains we're talking about. So it's going to take you over a day just to get to the mountains. If that's where the bandits actually are, because they're not sure.
Well, maybe we can try to camp out in that little,
Narrowing of the neck.
yeah, in that area.
Okay.
And then see if we can spot them coming. And then, that way we don't meet them, but they don't meet the innocent people that Theoden was concerned about.
We'd have to check and make sure they're not in the forest on the peninsula before we made camp at the narrow neck.
Oh,
But that is a good idea.
Well, worst case scenario, we run into a few bandits and we can leave one alive and interrogate them to figure out where they're based.
Hang on just a second here.
Or just follow them back.
Likely they'll see us before we see them.
I need to see basically how wide this section is. There's no scale here right now. I think I do have a scale somewhere. It's on the other map. Hang on a second here. Let me read. Speed, traveling pace. That doesn't tell me how far. That just tells me how fast.
Womp womp.
well, I can travel 30 feet per 6 seconds. So just do a bunch of math.
Yeah, one of the things to note about that, though, is that
Technically, if you take a
in-
dash action, it's 60 feet per 6 seconds.
Yeah, Both are assuming you're in extreme situations, right? They're not assuming you're just walking.
Mm-hmm. So let's say 20 feet per 6 seconds.
All right, hang on. I've got some ideas. All right, so looking at some basic estimates, I'm going to say that on average, as you guys are traveling through land, on a road, you guys can probably make close to between 20 and 25 miles in a day, right? So if we assume that this from here to here is roughly probably closer to 25 because you had path, and we're saying without a road, it was probably 10 miles to about here. You're probably looking at a 5-mile stretch here.
Oh.
Right? To give you a sense. Like, this isn't a small area. This is a decent-sized chunk of land. Right? So, trying to sort of ambush them there, that's a big spread of land that you guys would be covering.
So we're back to mountain hunting then.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
what I
also a
needed to
huge
double check to
spread.
give you a sense of what that would look like size-wise.
I mean,
I assume we're just in the bar looking at a map, arguing about this.
Yeah. So, and remember that what you know about the bandits is Dunuff said that they came from north. Logon said that they came from east, which, yes, sort of collates here, but that could mean pretty much anywhere east of Logon or north of Dunuff, right? They could be hanging out right here, right? They would still come mostly north to get to Dunuff, and they would have to go east to get to Logon. So they think they're in the mountains, but they don't know. So that's I mean, it's a good part to understand what you guys have been told and what you're looking at as the area.
so I'd hate to do it, but it just sounds like we are best waiting for them because it's going to take forever to search for them. There's not enough land for us to cover in order to not miss them, and then they might attack Logon without us anyway.
Since you guys are in the bar, Gok also intervenes. He says, yeah, you should probably also, let's see if I can find a Gok voice. Gotta probably down here. Yeah, we've tried to track them as well. They cover their tracks. They don't want people knowing where they are.
Mm-hmm.
So back to my original statement. of staying here.
Seems like the best plan to me.
I mean, says Gok, they seem to come by every few days and rough people up. You at least get the chance to see some of them, and I don't know, maybe you can scare them. Maybe you guys are big enough to do that. I'm not, but they know I'm not much of a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And I can try following them.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. What do you think, Theridid?
Well, Harmony definitely should not strike out on her own trying to follow the bandits. That will end poorly. But yeah, it seems like waiting is the best option.
Pull us back to Logon since that's where we're waiting. How do you guys... Go ahead.
Oh, nothing.
I was going to ask, how do you guys want to spend some time? Do you...
I want to ask Gok, do they always come from the same place, or is it just anywhere east?
Pretty much east. I mean, there's not much else to the...
Like, do they come down the path? Do they come through the forest?
They usually come down the path, the same one you came in, but, you know, it's how you get there. I don't know if they've ever come through the forest that I know. I mean, I work in here. I'm not usually outside waiting to see where they are. You might check with the townspeople. But my understanding is they mostly come to the east. There's not much to the west of us. That ridge that runs along the south end of town, it keeps going most of the way down the west. Like, you couldn't easily get around I mean, I suppose if they wanted to go a couple days out of their way, they might be able to find the path that goes by Fine's place, but that'd be about it. He's talking about this path here. You know, it heads up to her favorite hunting grounds.
Okay, so let's see.
I probably want to go talk to the farm people on that end to see if they always come down the path or if they come different directions. And then we could set up, like, in the forest possibly as an ambush.
Sounds good to me.
Sorry about that. All right, so that's something Harmony's going to do. What about the other... What about Misery and Theridin? Theridin, son of Thundin.
Theridin is definitely just training and staying in shape. Doesn't want to get rusty.
All right. Just finding an open spot where nobody's working to go through your training.
Yeah, basically.
Okie dokie. And Misery.
Are there any shops?
It's a good question. I think, yeah, I think there's one sort of shop. We'll call it right here, this one. It's kind of a general store. Has, well, are you headed in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll head over there.
Give me just a second. I want to see if there's somebody. Yep. I was hoping there was somebody back there that could refill my water for me, so I don't have to get up and do it myself. I shouldn't have had salty snacks after I finished my water.
You fool.
Oh well, it's gonna keep me going till dinner tonight. All right. So you, Harmony, you're asking people about the direction of the bandits, and Misery, you're going to go check out the little general market in town. There. All right. Let's start with actually Harmony first. So.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back then.
Okay. Aside from Gok, the most of the town is working in the fields. There are a couple of kids kind of running around, and you actually see Eleanor. Where would Eleanor be?
I assume not working the fields.
Yeah, she's old enough she gets a pass, but that doesn't mean she doesn't do stuff. I think Eleanor's actually down here on the docks in the little sort of pond fishing. So, hang on. Ah, hi. Can I get a refill of water, please? Thank you, then. There was a beep behind me. My wife is making... Are these the buns or the bread? Okay. She's making us hot dog buns because she's got so much sourdough starter, we figured we'd try it out, plus bread. So, anyways. Eleanor is there sitting on the dock with a couple of kids fishing. But most everybody else are down in the fields here, there, all the fields you see. So where are you headed?
Probably to that field, because they would be the first ones to see the bandits coming in.
Okay, I assume you meant like this one here?
I can't see your marker. The ones next to the orchard, like across the road from the orchard.
Okay.
Welcome back, Chelsea.
Hello.
I can't see your circles.
That's interesting.
Oh, I can't see them either.
I can see
What about
I
those
saw that one.
circles?
I can see Damien's.
Haha.
But you guys can't see mine?
Uh-uh.
No.
Oh. How about now?
Now I
I
can.
see you.
Okay, I was still on the DM layer, so it apparently even affects that. So I'm assuming you're talking about this field down here.
Yes.
All right. So that is, yeah, you get down there. There is... I know who owns that field. Same guy that owns the orchard, actually. I just gotta find him. Yep. That is, the Gill estate. So you see, an older gentleman... probably about as old as you would assume doing this work. Clearly not as old as Eleanor, but you would think 60s maybe. And he's not really like actively doing anything. He's pulling some weeds and sort of checking on the plants right now. They've done a lot of other work earlier, so it's kind of a slow time at this point. But he's walking the fields, checking them. And then on the porch of this house right here is what clearly you assume to be his wife. She's working on... I don't know what she'd be working on. She's knitting something.
I'll go talk to the wife first.
All right. So she's in a rocking chair, kind of looking over... Well, I guess it'd be looking over this field. So we'll put her husband there. So she's sort of rocking, and as you walk up, she puts her knitting down and says, "Oh, well, hello. Can I help you?"
I was wondering if I could ask you about the bandits.
I suppose.
My main question is, where do they usually come from? Like, do they come down the road or through the forest?
Well, from my recollection, every time I've encountered this group of bandits, at least, they seem to come down one of the two paths. As you can see, the paths there converge right by my house, right there. Most of the time, they come the same way you guys did, but a couple of times they've come from that northern passage. It loops around some stuff and heads the same direction. So that's up here. I don't know if you can see it up at the top by the.
I can see it.
Okay. I don't rightly recollect them coming through the forest directly. It's pretty thick through there, but I suppose, I mean, usually by the time I know they're here, they're already whooping and causing a problem. So the last one that came to chop down our apple tree, they came on this one. By the way, this is the tree right here that has been chopped.
Okay.
So they don't... Go ahead.
So they have come back down both paths.
Yeah. I don't know what they's doing up on the other one. That one just kind of loops around. There's a small lake up that way, but it makes its way back down to the same path you guys used. You probably saw the fork. So it's only about 3-4 miles down the road. Maybe they thought they was being cheeky coming the other way, but they always come from the east, and as I said, they don't really... It's not easy moving through them forests. That forest gets pretty... I mean, it's light here. It's pretty, but it's dark and dense a little further in,
Okay.
That's why we
Thank
like
you.
it here. Oh, you're welcome. By the way, what was your name? I didn't catch.
Harmony.
Harmony. Well, I'm Polina.
Greetings, Polina.
And if you ever need to chat with my husband, he's Porter. He's out there in the fields right now.
Thank you.
Much obliged. She goes back to her knitting. All right, who's gonna run this? There we go. We'll go with him. He's now no longer a farmer. He's a shop keep. All right, Misery, you head to the shop, which is headed right here. Nope. There it goes. And it says Baneth. We're gonna go with Baneth. Yeah, it says Baneth's Country Store over the top. Faded letters that have been painted onto the wood above the door. I think we've lost you sound wise.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yep.
I don't know what's happening. Okay. Yep, I go on in. Is Baneth there?
Yep. So the store is really packed full of kind of lots of trinkets. mostly. There's a section where there's, you know, general staples, right? Flour, sugar, things they're going to keep well that they can get from the town. It's clear that they don't get shipments often because, like, that section you see just bag upon bag of 25-pound flour bags and such like that. But mostly it's that kind of dry provision in one corner. You see a small section that's got, like, some eggs and some butter. You kind of assume, based on the fact you've seen some chickens and some cows, that certain members of the area... it's dark on you there, Theronin. You kind of just assume that certain members of the town create the eggs and butter, and so they just sell them through the market for people that want them. You see where they probably... Actually, the one thing you don't see is potatoes. They just don't sell potatoes here for obvious reasons. But the rest of it are sort of little trinkets, things that you might find at, like, souvenir shops kind of stuff in the bigger cities. There's nothing too fancy, you know. There's also equipment, basic equipment and household things like plates in case you break one, cups, that kind of thing. So, you know, it's not the most interesting store, I suppose. But
what kind of souvenirs do they have?
Mostly souvenirs
do they have
might not be the
license plate names.
No. I said souvenirs might not be the best thing. They have, you know, what would they have? They probably have some figurines, little sort of like porcelain figurines of animals or monsters or stuff. There's a section dedicated to sort of like the great people of the fragments of Kaltane, which is the world, right? So there's little sort of stone busts of the emperor and the great dukes of the great houses, that kind of a thing. Since you've never met any of them, you have no idea how accurate these likenesses are. So they're little toy airships, like that kind of look like the model you have. As well as toy boats, that kind of thing. So there's a small section of toys. Simple. They have quite an extensive collection, actually, of little figurines. That seems to be perhaps what people in town want. You assume maybe some of the older women collect that. They have some basic alchemical stuff, some supplies, and some of the basic, like, healing, basic medicine kits, that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what you get here, other than the general supplies.
Okay. I would like to buy a ship model that looks just like my ship and a couple medicine kits.
Okie dokie. They don't have one that looks quite like your ship, but close. It's a similar model. There's some modifications. You could probably, with a good sharp whittling knife and maybe some glue and some wood, you could probably handle making it look just like the Hawkmoth.
Yeah.
So. And then, they have a couple medicine kits, so it'll cost you... I don't know what a medicine kit costs, so let's go about 6 gold for the whole thing. Yeah, dude, man, they've got a lot of toy wooden swords. Yep.
A healer's kit is 5 gold.
5 gold? Alright, so it'd be, 12 then.
Okay.
So.
I love it.
The guy that runs the store is, he's got pale skin and green eyes, and while his head is shaved, he has thick sideburns that definitely show that he's a bit of a redhead, though there's some gray. He watches you while you shop, but he doesn't say anything. He kind of, he's reading a book. There's a small section of books, by the way, too, because there has to be. It's clear he's keeping an eye on you, but he's not, it's just, like you're in his shop and he wants to make sure you don't need help, more than you get the feeling that he's trying to make sure you don't rob him, sort of a thing. So,
it's not my forte.
Nope. When you
He'll
get
mess
up
you up,
there,
Misery.
though,
Don't
he,
worry about
he
it.
puts the book down and says, "Ah, see, you found a few things there."
Oh yes, I really enjoy these ship models you have. I have a
Ah.
ship of my own.
Oh, delightful. Something like the one you're picking up.
A little bit like it, yeah. I think I'll have to modify it just a twinge.
Oh, sounds delightful.
Indeed.
I didn't sell too many of the ship models. The boys used to buy them, but I don't know. They just don't seem to be as interested. So he says it's 12 gold.
Here you go.
Thank you, lass.
Could I ask you about the bandits?
Aye, you could.
Do you know much about them?
Other than they come to rob and pillage us, not much.
Do they rob your store specifically?
They haven't bothered. I don't know why. I mean, they broke the windows a couple weeks ago. Got it fixed. About it.
And they broke the window and they didn't hop in and take anything.
No, I didn't think they were interested in my knickknacks. They want our taters.
Okay. Did you see any bandits with a snake tattoo, perhaps?
He's shown up a few times. Seems to lead from behind. Do this, do that. You lackey over there. He doesn't say lackey. He's got other words that I'm not going to repeat here.
Is there anyone that seems to be in charge of him that you've noticed?
Not in the groups that have shown up.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time, and also these. These are great.
I enjoy. Hope you don't have to use them healers kits.
I sure hope so too.
Audio feedback.
Good evening. Good afternoon, he probably says, as you...
Yes. You too.
Beware the ginger. All right. So I think that's all you guys set out to do. You've got a good workout in.
That's good.
Well, she was in the store or shortly after. Can I go in and buy some healer's kits as well?
Sure, though they've only got 2 left. You guys are about to buy them out.
I'll just buy the one.
All right.
Because it's good for 10 uses,
Works for me.
according to the kit.
Yep. Baneth is like, oh, you guys are a wee bit worried about your health, I see.
It's always better to be prepared than and not need it than need it and not have it.
I'll have to make sure I put in an order for some more next time I need to order from the mainland. And he charges you 5. What are you planning to do now?
Well, if Harmony is camping out near the orchards to wait for them, then I'm gonna go over there too.
Is that where you went back to, Harmony? Because you talked to the people... Probably? Because you talked to the people near the orchards. But I wasn't sure if you were staying there, especially since you just went into the...
Yeah, probably going to be just wandering the area between the 2 paths.
Okay. So you're talking, between here... Come on, here and here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think, Harmony, do you think those people in this house here would let us stay for as long as it took the bandits to arrive?
I don't know. You'd have to ask them.
Okay, I asked them.
So you walk over and find Polina, who you have not met. You haven't met any of them. Polina and the man and the woman are on the porch having a conversation. They stop as they realize you're coming to talk to them. Not that it like hastily or like they're trying to cover up a secret, but just like, oh, somebody's coming. We should stop talking about our own issues and see what they want. And the gentleman who is sort of dark skin, brown eyes with some gray hair turns and says, so what can I do for you? You seem like you have a question.
Yes, I believe you've met my companion Harmony.
Porter shakes his head, but Paulina says, "Oh yes, she came and spoke to me a little about the bandits."
Yes, and that is what I'm concerned about. My name's Misery. What's your name?
My name is Porter. Did you say Misery?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a traditional tiefling name. You don't have to worry about it.
Just making sure I heard it correctly.
Yes, I'm sure you did. So we are actually, me mainly. I'm wondering if you would be comfortable with us staying in or around your home to wait for perhaps, and this is just a maybe, another bandit attack, so we can really get these guys.
I suppose I'm at least waiting around today. Are you asking to bed down here?
It sort of depends. I mean, if they happen to come tonight, then there will be no reason for us to bed down. But who knows? Whenever the harvest is ready and they decide they want your potatoes again.
Can I be wandering by at that point and ask if they attack at night ever?
Sure.
Because I forgot to ask that before.
Yeah. She says, "No, I don't. They've never really bothered to come at night. Their attacks mostly are about intimidation. So attacking at night, I don't think helps because we're asleep. There's nobody here to intimidate, right?" Says, "Well, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but we don't really have a lot of space. There's just the two of us, and we, have basically a 2-room farmhouse."
If they never attack at night, then we have no reason to stay with you.
That's a good point.
We'll stay at the inn.
Okay, that's fair. So we'll sleep at the inn and hang out around here at night.
Are you just bored, Theoden?
Yeah, mostly.
All right, don't
Well, you
worry.
could be done
Something
training and
random.
come do something.
All right. So you guys are just the two of you, the ladies, are hanging out near the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Theoden, where are you training?
I guess this field seems relatively empty, so somewhere over there.
Okay. Harmony and Misery, why don't you go ahead and give me a perception roll?
Ooh. See if this works.
Yep.
Woo!
Misery.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. You, as you guys are sort of milling about the Gill estate, you clearly get the sense, maybe you catch a puff of, not a puff of smoke, but sort of a cloud of dust coming up off the path. Somebody or something's coming down the same path you guys came down, this one.
I can see them.
You can't see what's coming down, but you can see enough, like I said, some dust being kicked up, and you can hear it. You get the sense something's coming, you don't know what it is. It's far enough away. That was a good roll, so.
You have perceived dust.
Okay, I say, hide! Harmony, hide! And I try to hide.
Okay.
So,
Here's...
stealth roll?
Yep, hang on just a second, though. We're going to move over to this other map here. So that we can...
More specific map.
Yes.
With a grid?
Yep. Also a little closer. I would like both Misery and Harmony, go ahead and pull your icons here so I can see where you guys are trying to hide. I don't actually think we can go far enough up to find Theridon.
Is it supposed to be this grainy?
Yeah, I had to blow it up a bit so we could get to see it better. So, by the way, these hexes count as 10 feet because I couldn't blow it up any further.
Okay.
So that's something to know.
So grids are 10 feet right now?
Yes, in this one, the grids will be at 10 feet. So, as I said, I
okay.
just couldn't quite get it built up.
Where I'm currently at is kind of where the forest starts, right?
Yes. Okay, so
Very
that's...
far away from me now.
Pardon?
We're very far away from each other now.
Okay.
Should I be hiding
Yeah,
in
that's
the
a
other
whole...
tree?
I don't know.
You're like 50, 60 feet away.
Nah, it's fine. I'm fine behind this tree.
Okie dokie.
That is the misery tree.
It doesn't take long though for it's gonna be interesting where you guys hang on, I gotta flip over there. I'm just readjusting some things here. It doesn't take long though for you guys to realize that it seems to be, yes, a group of bandits. Have found so let me pull them into the token layer here. We can't do much further down the road since there's not much of the road. Nope. That one.
Is one of them snake tattoo guy?
No, you do not see anybody with a snake tattoo. Pretty much all you... Oh, that's interesting. I guess I'll make them go on the same time. You do see, though, that the leader, this guy here, is kind of a big half-orc. You've got, let's see, this one, nope. Where is this one? Ooh, I think I've actually... Nope, hang on. I gotta go back to that other layer. Come on. I've got two guys doubled up here, I think. Wait a minute. No? Okay, where am I? Oh, okay. This one right here looks more like an archer. You've got three sort of normal guys and somebody that looks like a magic user of some kind. You're not sure.
Wizard duel!
But the big thug is sort of making a lot of noise, and they're all kind of making a good deal of noise. So
Great,
let's go ahead
so-
and roll initiative.
Is that perception on Theridon then?
Yes, go ahead, Theridon, and roll me a perception while I handle initiative for my characters.
I am rolling horrible.
Oh no.
that
Nice.
was done in nat 22.
Nope, I forgot to... That's the one I needed to. That needs... Okay, he's got that.
I perceive everything.
Alright, yeah, you do hear them, Theridon, so you'll be able to make your way down.
Great. Do you want me to roll for initiative too?
Wow. Yes. Alright, let me go back up and find Harmony and Miseries. Harmony... Misery... I changed that. Alright, fine. You're going to be standing in for Misery. I don't know why you guys didn't update that. You rolled twice?
Yeah, I believe I have advantage on initiative from the alert feat, but
Right.
I could be wrong.
Oh, just double checking as to why. I'm having it double roll for every so often, so I'm just checking on that.
Yeah.
So, all right. Now, can I adjust? Oh man, I could have done that. That's nice to know. Okay.
Clearly.
Hang on. I want to see. Can I move these guys around so I can? Nope. I'm gonna have to follow them in initiative order. Theridon, you will not be in battle quite yet, because it's gonna take you some time to dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're gonna be able to only cross about 6 of these. I would say you're going to be on the map after this round, and then you'll be able to enter within the next round. So, all right. So first, then, since is going to actually be the big guy.
Are we hidden from him?
Oh yes, give me stealth rolls. Or did you already do that?
No, I did not.
Not yet.
All right. Let me flip over and give him a chance to see if he can find you.
They
but go
chose a
ahead.
hide location.
I'm not good at stealth.
What? You are so stealthy.
I have advantage on stealth, so I'm going to roll again.
Yep.
Whoa!
Holy-
Much better.
Wow. Geez,
Okay.
that's-
Part of the reason we went to the new technology, folks, those of you watching, are so you could see our rolls. So you guys can actually get to see my rolls, which means it's going to be hard for me to fudge them. Don't tell the players if I fudge. I don't know why I'm looking over here to look to the audience, because that's where the
that's
chat
where the
stream
audience
is.
goes.
That's where my chat stream is right now. So I'm looking at there because that's how I,
Yeah.
But don't tell them if I have to fudge a roll, please. That's the only downside to this is I still have to be able to see it. So, all right. So, Misery, they know you are there, but they have no idea Harmony is.
Yeah. So now Misery's just gonna get swarmed by bandits. I hope you're happy, Harmony.
Yeah. No. The leader actually rolled one above your stealth roll.
Ooh.
So you got a whole 9.
Oh no, I'm sorry. He rolled one above Harmony's. So yeah, no, he got a 19. He definitely knows you're there.
Oh, okay. I was like,
So
it's not great.
so remember again that these are 10, so that's 30 feet right there. So he knows you're there, and he walks right over there because they do not know. They don't actually move yet. They don't know that Harmony is there. Excuse me. And he turns around and says, "Oh, aren't you new? Are you the muscle we heard that they've decided to hire?"
Yup, me and me alone.
Misery flexes.
You don't look like much there, kiddo.
Who's can I cast a spell?
Nope, because it's not your turn.
Yeah, because
Damn
it's their turn.
Speaking is a free action, but he is not immediately going to attack you because he wants to instead intimidate you. So
Okay, well I flip him off.
Oh, wow. Now he might attack you.
well, aren't we a spunky one? And actually, the next turn is these 3 thugs. So that one moves up. 1, 2, 3.
So that's the red, yellow, and blue marked ones?
Yep. That's just to remind me that they're all the same stat and to make sure they're differentiated.
Sure.
These guys move up and kind of leer at you as well. Move them around here. And kind of back him up like, yeah. As he's intimidating you. Let's see. So, Theoden, you would now basically be on the map if you want to place yourself. I'm assuming you are running. Oh, wait, you're a dwarf. You've only got a 50 dash, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll work with it. You're on the map at least. We'll deal with that from then on out because then we actually can put yourself on the top line, though. Dwarves are not fast. So
I am the speediest dwarf on this side of the Mississippi.
I would say you're right there.
Oh, what if I don't use the road? Maybe I forge my own path.
Well, you're still on the top line of the map. Whether you're on the green or on the brown, you're on that.
It doesn't actually particularly matter. So is that at the end of a dash action, or do I have movement left? Or
that's at the end of your
action?
dash action. We're just getting you into that. So again, dwarves are not fast. So that takes.
You're right.
care
I should have built a speed dwarf.
the speed dwarf. That's Theoden.
Long legs, long-legged dwarf.
Misery, now you can do something. It is up to you on initiative.
Okay.
So, Dr. Jake, if it helps, you can insert a churn tracker.
I'll have to look into that. Hang on a second. I think I may have something wrong as well. Let me double check. Misery, Harmony,
And
you
that would-
re-rolled. Okay, there it is. Sorry. Actually, Harmony gets to go first because she re-rolled her.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put a symbol there so I know. She technically would go, I think, before Theoden because of her dexterity. What were you saying, Damien?
Oh, just you can add a churn tracker, and that would probably help the people watching with what's going on.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it. I've actually got one here.
Like, there should be a little widget you have that's like a turn tracker that you can insert that we should be able to see.
Is that from my D&D Beyond?
No, that'd be on Roll20.
You know how to code it?
It's like
Gotta go down deep, that's my willy.
it's one of the icons. If you just like hover over it, it should say like initiative or turn tracker.
MDM jukebox. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I'm not too worried about that kind of stuff for them. Let's handle this right now, because I don't want to monkey around too much here. So actually, Misery, you get to. Sorry, Harmony. You get to go next. Why did it put you down there? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. It is changed where you sit in initiative. Oh.
Yeah, well, didn't she get an 8 for initiative?
No, she has an 18. She re-rolled it. I think I hit the wrong button. Let me...
But 18 was her stealth.
I can
Yeah,
reset what I'm doing here while I ask you guys, what are you doing? What are you doing, Harmony?
I'm going to shoot the... I can't decide whether I should shoot at the archer or at the... Oh. Actually, no, I get sneak attack either way. Or at the,
Yeah, aren't you an assassin rogue?
main bad guy.
Who are you going for? Move. If are you shooting or are you stabbing?
I'm planning on shooting.
Okay.
I'll shoot the, the lead bad guy.
Okay.
Screen.
Roll to hit.
Beefy looking half orc.
Action. Longbow. Oh, hey, it already added my sneak attack.
Yeah,
Yep.
it should be that.
You didn't hit his above his AC though. The 14 doesn't work. It doesn't hit
So
him.
that's
Yep.
just a straight up miss then.
Yep. Yeah, it whizzes past, and he's like, "Oh, really? Apparently, it's not just you alone, there, little horny girl.
Horny girl.
She has horns. He's not very good at coming up with insults.
He's not smart.
I am
He's
proud
a-
of my horse.
Bandit. That's his job. So I think all that's left is are these two down here. The order is going to change because I had to readjust how things work to make my turn tracker on my system work. So, but we'll play it out this round. I think attacking reveals you, right? When you do that.
Yeah, she's no longer hidden.
Unless I decide to do a bonus action stealth.
Well, I think your turn's up, unless it's a reaction.
She does get a bonus action stealth as a rogue.
Doesn't she have to do that on her turn, or is that
She
no?
does, yes.
Yeah. What are we doing here?
Shooting reveals her location, and honestly, she should probably have to move slightly.
Yeah,
hide
I mean,
again.
this archer is basically just going to shoot you, is where I'm at.
Come on, you. Might help if I have the right thing selected.
Oh, where'd you go?
I moved down 2 squares. The other tree.
Well, he can still try to shoot you. Hang on, there it goes. Does a 17 hit?
It meets.
It
So,
meets?
yes.
So yes, yeah. The guy rolling always earns. You take 8 damage from the arrow that he has shot at you. He actually
Ow.
takes 2 attacks. So let's do that again.
Ooh, 2 shots.
Ooh, he critted on the second shot, so you were going
Oh,
to
no.
take a total of 8 points of damage on that one. 5 plus
Where I
the
did
crit.
my bonus. Where I did my bonus action stealth, wouldn't he have a disadvantage to hit?
You needed to roll that. We didn't cover that.
I did. It's the 28 under my attack.
All right. Well, that would still between a 17 and a 26 for the first attack. He would get the 26. Because you just have to hit attack twice. So it's 8 damage either way on that one, so that one doesn't matter. But I'll roll for the second attack with disadvantage. The 18 would hit actually. So he misses on the second attack. So you only take the 8 damage from the first attack. So.
Arrow
Alright.
to the face.
And now we need to deal with this one.
The wizard?
Yes. I'm trying to decide what he's going to do. He knows there's somebody over here. Is he more worried about that? And does he have anything that'll help him?
He casts armor.
And a second here. I want to read through that. Ba, 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 ba. Sure, he's gonna try this spell. So he does that. He'll have disadvantage because you are. Oh, nope, not that. All right. Come on, why aren't you? This would be an attack. That's interesting. All right, hang on a second. Let me read. On a hit, so he needs to make a ranged spell attack. It doesn't seem to want to make that work. Oh, here it is. All right, he misses. Nothing happens. And that, I believe, takes us to the end of the round. So with the new initiative, we'll figure out some sort of narrative reason why. But Harmony now actually gets to go first, is where we are on the new initiative.
Wait, I didn't even go last round.
You didn't?
True.
Oh, well, let's make sure you go. Oh, yes, I missed you before the archer, sorry. Because I don't have your name on the character. I don't know why, but it picked up Damien's first attempt at a character, and I can't seem to get it to leave this encounter as the character. So we'll have you go, and then I should be able to track it from that point on.
Okay. I cast let's see. I cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
And I back up 10, 20, 30 feet.
Okay. Where did you...
Cool.
There you are. Let's see. Hang on a second. I want to try something here. Whoop. I think we can make sure if I do this.
Hmm.
Hang on.
Oh, that's 60 feet?
Yeah, they're 10, remember? So you could go there. There.
All right, we're going to make a quick change here. This is your mirror image.
Yes.
Let's make you blue.
She technically has 3 duplicates.
How does she have 3 duplicates?
Because that's what it does. And how mirror image works is she rolls a d20 when someone's about to hit her, and then it'll hit a duplicate instead if she rolls well enough.
Right, I didn't read the spell.
Yes, I know what mirror image does. Don't worry.
Thank you.
What's your dex, Misery?
15.
Great. So your mirror images have an armor class of 12.
Right on.
All right, they're probably all in the same spot, but those blue ones now represent that, so we have them on the map.
Right. Well, and they would travel with Misery as well, though.
Oh, so they're with her. So there are 4 of them back here.
Yes.
All right, there we go. You should only be able to grab your own character, I think, on that Misery.
Yeah.
All right. Bread's coming out of the oven. It smells really good. Anyways, all right. We're up to the top. Sorry, folks, bear with us with some of this. This is just new technology getting through it. Harmony, what are you going to do now? You got to scroll down because you're on another part of the map.
I'm going to try shooting the archer.
Okie dokie.
You have started an archery war, Harmony. 15 to hit.
You missed by 1. He's got a 16 AC.
Oh no.
Dang!
Yeah.
Are you taking your bonus action to hide?
Yeah.
Let's see the stealth roll.
Yeah. I'm just gonna throw my mouse on the ground, by the way,
Yeah,
guys.
nope, you're hidden. You are, huh?
Yeah, that's what just happened there.
Okay, Theridin, you're up next, so you can
Cool.
make it 50 feet, because you are a dwarf.
Right, unless I want to do something else that doesn't involve dashing.
True. If you've got ranged weapons and think you can hit somebody.
Yeah, I do. I
know.
have a longbow.
Alright, take a shot.
Yeah, so I'll move, I guess, whatever, 25-ish feet, since they're 10-foot squares. And, I don't know, I guess I'll just shoot at the big dude.
Alright, roll a hit.
Up and down. What kind of suit do you want to buy?
Cool.
Yep, you hit, so you do 5 damage.
Yeah, rolled well on damage bear. Alright, I'll shoot him again.
Oh, 11 damage this time.
Heck yeah, man.
Well,
Theridin knows what he's doing with a longbow. He prefers his hammer, but until he closes the distance.
Alright, so he's been hit. He's going to be the next one to go.
Yeah, I kind of just like skid to a stop right next to Misery and just take 2 shots at him with the longbow.
Alright, so let me take a look and see what he can do. You've heard him, so he's actually more interested in you. He's gonna move over here. That's as far as he can go.
Please, close the distance. That's what I want.
And he is going to throw a javelin at you.
Alright, bring it on, come on.
And soundly miss.
Okay.
The javelin ends up hitting somewhere over, like, here.
Oh, so he missed by a lot then.
Yeah, no, he rolled a 7 total.
Yeah, that's
And that's
not
with a
great.
+5 to hit.
He should be proud.
Doesn't tell me how many javelins he has.
Well, I think as a DM, you can probably be like, he has like 10.
He'd probably have no more than 3. But I'm not going to give him a second attack on that one anyways, because it takes time. Alright. Misery, you are up next.
Alright, I cast Confusion. Wait, no, shoot. I forgot that these are 10 feet each, huh?
Yep.
So if Confusion has a 10-foot radius, it would only hit one of them?
Where you're at, if Confusion only has a 10-foot radius, it wouldn't even hit the captain, because, right, 10 foot from you... It depends on...
no, it
Well,
has
she can
a
choose a
90-foot
point.
range, but
Okay.
it has a 10-foot radius.
Okay, that's what I was checking. So, yes, at this point, because they're kind of spread out, you would only be able to hit one.
Let's see.
It's probably not worth it. That's better when you can hit a lot of people.
I know, I forgot that these were 10 foot, so I had a plan, and now my plan is all messed up, and...
Firebolt's a beautiful thing.
Too bad I don't have that.
Because you went mostly enchantment, so you probably don't have the classic fireball or lightning bolt either, right?
What kind of sorcerer are you?
I'm a mental sorcerer. I deal with the mind, bruh.
Illusory.
No, enchantment. Psychic energy.
Mm.
Okay, then in that case, I cast Synaptic Status on these two, the blue and the yellow.
Okay.
Let me pull that up.
You ever get caught? Sometimes somebody will see you and be like,
Did it come up?
Yeah.
Yes, so it looks like I have a DC 17 they have to hit.
Yeah, and they take half on a success, I believe.
Oh, let me make sure I'm on the right one. Yep. Hang on, let me find their wisdom.
You can tell what
Or
fish
intelligence, excuse me.
when it's behaving. And I love that.
Alright.
It's such a simple
There's a
mechanic,
kitty.
but it's like,
Oh, yes. Emily. Emily.
That's so cute. A kitty named Emily.
Come here, Emily.
Oh,
Catch 1,000 fish and you'll know them all.
Where is she?
I hear her. She wants love.
No, she has her spider. I am betting... Nope, they're still here. It's her spider toy. It's a spider toy my wife crocheted for her oh so long ago. And she hoped... Oh, I didn't need to roll a third one. She has it, and she's trying to get somebody's attention. I don't know why she hasn't come to find me, because if I call her, usually she's like, oh, finally, someone to make attention to me. Okay, the first guy did actually succeed, so he's going to take...
half of 28.
14. So let me log that. And the second one did not, and the third one didn't have to roll, even though I did.
And the third one passes because he's out of range.
Yes. Emily! Emily! She did not have it. Like, no. I'm going to sit over here, and I'm going to scream, and you're going to have to come to me, jackass.
You're going to have to come over here.
Yep.
I have a cat that only screams
there
when
she
our
is.
roommate leaves.
Come here. Come here. Bring me your spider. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. I know how to get her. Hang on just a second. Come on. Like, I don't know. Last time I came close to this curtain, you picked me up and showed me to people on camera. And there comes
Do it
Lyra, too,
again.
one of our other kitties.
Oh.
Named after the heroine from the His Dark Materials trilogy, by the way.
Yeah.
Before I saw the
started
TV
watching
show.
that show.
I still haven't watched it. Oh,
It's
all
pretty
three
good.
of them are out. All right, we're not going to be able to say hi to kitties because now I've got Puck as well. I'm just going to toss out some...
Oh.
Yeah, 3 out of my 4 cats are now like, they're treats. So, anybody
That's
want
what
to
you
come up
get when
say
you
hi?
shake the bag.
Yeah, pretty much. The one that's not here doesn't like those treats. That would be Willow. So, yes, we have Lyra named after His Dark Materials. Emily is either Emily Bronte or Emily Dickinson, depending on which one you want. Willow is named after the witch from the Buffy TV series. And then Puck is probably clear to most of you. Definitely to you, Chelsea. You read that play. So, hi. Anybody going to come close enough that they can be seen? Ah, Lyra says hello. There we go. Here's
Oh,
Lyra.
hello, Lyra.
Lyra's like, what the hell's going on? Oh, something
How
to look at
about-
outside. What's outside?
Cat named Frankie and a cat named Tuxedo because he's 13 years old, so I named him when I was a child. And he's a tuxedo cat named Tuxedo. It's kids.
It works. My grandfather, for I don't know how long, has had pretty much cats named Kitty. Every cat my grandfather has had, except for one, has been called Kitty. So, one was called Garfield. Somebody else named him.
That
Yes,
is
Callie.
creative naming at its finest.
Mm-hmm. What was that, Jessica?
Our cat was named Callie.
Yeah. We had a Callie,
She was
too.
a calico.
Yep. We
I had
also...
neighbors who named their cat Khmer.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have an uncle that has always, his dogs are like dog, but if he has 2 dogs, it'll be like red dog and black dog. Yeah, he's not good with that. But anyways, we need to continue. Let's see. That was Misery. Hopefully those watching enjoyed the little chance you got to see of the elusive Lyra, who is actually quite elusive. I'm the only male in the round that can actually pick her up and cuddle her for about 30 seconds before she takes my face off. It is the archer's turn next. Let's see. He just saw 2 of his guys got hit by some sort of magic-y thing. But there's still somebody here that he's like, there's something over here. So I think he's going to move here. And he will take his shot at you with disadvantage. Yes. Oh, nope, longbow. First one does not hit. Second one does not hit, because that's disadvantage, so he doesn't get the 19. Damn, he's not having a good day. He got one shot though.
I'm not either.
Well, yeah. If the dice here work like they did last Thursday, it will. Everybody's having bad rolls, and about halfway through the encounter, everything's going to be like crit. That's what happened last time. Is just the rolls were like, no, we've screwed you over now. Here's the good rolls. Okay. Next is this guy. Everybody basically goes now after what ended up happening with the readjust. He sees Magic-E also being performed and is like, oh, not on my watch. And so he runs this way, 1, 2, 3, so he can get a clear shot. Or so he thinks. Let me see, what's he gonna use? Our range, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're in range. I've got 4 slots. He's cast that one, so I can do this one again. You are definitely in range. So he needs to make a spell attack, which is this one. No. He critically failed on his attempt to hit you, Misery.
Nice.
We haven't.
Can't even hit one of the mirror images. He just.
Nope. Nothing happened. He just magic. He just says ah.
Oh.
So he has no idea.
Starts snapping his fingers like, what the heck?
Angry because you fucked him over in the head. Oh, sorry, we're not supposed to be doing that. I forgot. He's angry because you messed up his head, so he moves a little closer. Tripped on his robes, yeah. So he can then hit. He's gonna be this one. I guess we just burned it, didn't we? We burned our one F-bomb for the whole series.
Yep.
Oh
It
well.
was you.
You knew it was gonna be.
Yeah.
It was definitely going to be Dr. Jake.
Yeah, come on. So, all right. He comes up because he's going to try to attack with his longsword. Now, how does this... I have to scroll back up to the
All right, so you rolled a hit first.
Right. Oh,
and then if you do hit, she gets to roll a d20, and if she beats her DC for the amount of mirror images she has, but hits that instead.
Beats her DC for the amount of mirror image, so he has to beat a 3?
No, you rolled a hit, and if it even hits her, then she rolls a d20. Her DC, if she has 3 images, is she has to roll higher than 6. If she has 2, it's 8 or higher. If she has 1 left, it's an 11 or higher.
Got it. All right, here's the first attack, because he does get 2. I believe a 17 hits.
It does.
All right, so roll your d20. I don't know if there's a straight d20 roll.
Well, you can just do roll 20s, just straight roll 1d20.
There you go.
Oh, I missed.
Slash roll 1d20.
Yeah, I did it backwards.
All right, it hits mirror image and it dissipates.
All right, so one of these is now gone. Whoop. Nope. Come on. Some of this stuff is not... did we even need these things?
The mirror images? Not really, no.
All right, I'll handle that in a moment. All right, here comes the second attack. It misses.
Nice.
Right. I think I was thinking of a different attack with mirror image. There's a different illusionary image that you then move and it stays
Oh,
put.
you cut out.
Oh, did I? Am I still there? Can you hear
Chelsea,
me?
you only have 2 shadow clones left.
Oh, damn it. We disconnected again. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out, Dr. Jake.
Yep. We've also disconnected from the stream. Let me reset here.
Womp womp. Oh, and yep, that's just there was a network error. Please try again. Error number 2000.
Interesting. Am I back for you guys?
Yeah, you're back for
Yeah.
me.
Okay. My question is, are we back on the stream? Because I was just told that we went off the line again.
Yeah, it's still offline as of right now.
All right. I'm assuming it will reconnect on its own. Because I don't know if I have a reconnect button. Nope, I don't seem to have a reconnect. So recordings, always on top. Preview scaling, lock preview, view, scene selection tools, outport. Hey, there's our reconnection and successful.
Oh, there it is.
All right, we should be
Looks like
back.
we just reconnected.
Yep, we seem to be having some issues today with our connection. I don't know if that's. I think that might be on my end, and I might have to. I don't know. There might be something weird.
You might have to go yell at
our
Sparklight.
internet. Yeah, something like that. Oh, our alpaca that sits in the. He's right near the router, so I'm thinking maybe there's something with him. So I don't know, but
All right, so Chelsea's Shadow Clone Jutsu was successful, and she lost one.
yep. So she has 2 of those left. He also just badly missed with his second swing.
Couldn't even take out a Shadow Clone. Pathetic, man.
All right, let's handle this one. 1, 2. I think he's also interested in Theridin. So he's going to run right in front of his boss.
Okay,
And he's going to javelin you.
go for it.
How about a 22?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yep, a whopping 3 points of damage.
Ow.
How does that feel there, Sparky?
I feel like I'm gonna hit that dude with a hammer, probably.
I figured as much. And the third one, 1, 2, 3, is going to close in here to deal with the mage that hurt his friends. And he is also going to javelin. So, Chelsea, I'm assuming a 20 hits, so you'll take 8 points of damage.
Unless it hits a Shadow Clone.
Good point. Roll your d20. Forgot about that.
Yep.
Hey!
All right.
I will
DC's
take
now
no
11 now.
damage.
Okay. So that is the end of the round. Hey, turn 2. That's kind of cool. Theridin. Go squish somebody.
Gladly. First, I gotta get my health bar up, though, so I can track hit points. Took 3, right?
Pardon?
3 from the javelin?
Yep.
Cool. Great. Well, guy who threw javelin at me, prepare to be hammer squished. And I will be doing the Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
So that would miss then, because that's a
Yep.
-5.
You are right on that one.
Alright, try it again.
He lives to fight another day.
Should roll. Give me a... Okay, there
Yeah,
we go.
there's a bit of a delay.
Yeah, that one will hit, though.
Yep, that one will.
So then you add 10 to that damage, so 27.
Okay, that one was... Ooh, how do you want to kill him?
I think I just like pull out the hammer and miss the first time, so I kind of just swing back up with the hammer and like stun him with it, and then I just like pull out one of my daggers and stab him real quick, and then pull it out.
Oh,
Nice.
we'll go with it narratively. That works.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, sorry. Harmony, it didn't pull all the way up to the top. It pulled me to Theridin. I didn't know you were on top of that. We'll have you go right after him, though. Do you have anything else to do, Theridin?
Intimidatingly, menacingly stare at the boss.
He does not look all that phased, despite.
Oh, he
let's-
will.
Oh, he will.
He will. So go ahead, Harmony. Sorry that it is that. I'm still learning this system too. Yay!
I want
learning!
to try shooting the archer again.
Okay. That is a hit.
What?
All right, so looks like 25 for the archer. He is not happy with you.
And then bonus action hide.
Okay. Yep.
Oh crap! I did have something else I could do. Oh well, too late now.
All right. It's the big guy's turn, and he is not impressed with the way that you squished his lackey. So he's going to walk right over there and get a couple of good Morning Star attacks on you. What's your AC?
19.
All right, you're taking 10 points of damage. He only hit you once.
Ow. All right. I'll hit him back. Don't worry.
I figured as much. And then Misery.
Okay, I cast. Let's see. I cast Fear on the
Ooh.
big guy.
Okay. Let's see. Wisdom saving throw. And you've got, what, a 17?
Yes.
You cast it on the big guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me click over to him. And that's Wisdom. He doesn't have that as a base saving throw, so... no, he critically failed on his Wisdom saving throw. His Wisdom is not his strong suit.
I told him he wouldn't last.
Must take the dash action and move away from you. The safest route, so we'll keep track of that. Hang on a second here. Let's see. One of these symbols we can use for fear. How about that one?
That works.
To remind me that he needs to run the hell away.
Yeah, because she's scary.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll use a sorcery point to do quicken magic so I can cast another spell.
Right.
I do are these guys within melee range of each other, the blue and the red?
Yeah, we'll say so. We'll have to fudge it a little because this map is just difficult. But yes.
Okay, so then I do Crown of Madness on the blue guy, and I want him to attack the red guy.
All right, I believe he gets a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Yeah.
Are
Are they also good at wisdom?
They are not wise.
Blue guy is actually this one. They're actually worse at wisdom, although he rolled better because he actually rolled a 6, but he has a +0.
So 6.
Yeah, so he turns.
Yeah, he did
and
not win.
He turns and attacks his friend.
Yep.
That'll be during his turn, because we've got a couple people to go first. So, let's see. What are we going to use for a charm? Come on. I like that for charmed.
Well, he's got a thorny crown on his head. So.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of works. All right, but before that, the archer gets to go. He is actually going to...
I believe he is in a duel with our rogue.
He is. All right, so he's going to... he's going to use his archer's eye attack. Okay, so he's going to then... we're going to do that. And that, so this adds to that. What is your AC?
17.
He still misses, despite the fact he used that with his with the disadvantage that he has. He will longbow again with the other one. Hey, he hits you there because his low roll was a 19. Go figure. I used the special
Uncanny
bonus.
dodge.
Is that
just means she gets to take half.
All right,
as reaction.
so it means 5 damage. So, yeah. All right.
Yeah, I forgot to use that last time.
Right. So we're to this dude.
Can I yell something?
Yeah, that's a free action.
I said, hey guys, keep the big guy alive. We want him.
Okie dokie. Hang on, I'm just reading what spell he wants to do here.
Unfear.
Does he have that? He might. Hang on, reading. All right, he's going to actually cast Spiritual Weapon.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Now you know what kind of a spellcaster he is.
A cleric-y kind.
Yep. All right, so let's move up here. What's the range? 60, 50, 50,
Yeah, I believe you can just be like, and now there's a spectral weapon here.
Yep, and you are in range, Theoden.
Well, I'll fight his spectral weapon too.
Yes. So, he is going to cast that. Hang on. You spell attack. So, let's go for his spiritual weapon. Is going to miss you.
Okay.
Does he not run away from the fear?
On his turn, he will.
The priest doesn't.
Oh, okay.
We're here.
Yeah, so basically there's like a spectral sword or hammer or something around me.
Yep. I don't know if I've got anything we can pull to reference.
I mean, you could just like draw something too, because you're drawing.
I forget about that. Hang on. We'll freehand. We'll make it that color.
I don't know. I don't care about that.
We'll make it a hammer.
Cool.
Or pickaxe, I guess. So that's where it is. Let me move back over here. I forgot about the drawing thing. All right, cool.
Yeah, drawing's fun.
So that's all I think the priest can do. Priest. Priest. Is it really good, sir? It's too good, at least. Awful lot of fat. Fat. Have you seen Sweeney Todd?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the real Sweeney Todd, not the Johnny Depp one?
I've seen bits and pieces of the real one.
Ah, good. That song is probably the best. You can look it up with Luke Carew and Angela Lansbury.
Mm-hmm.
It was that song that made me hate the Johnny Depp one because they just weren't having fun with it, and you were supposed to have fun with it. I mean, it's a song about cannibalism. Why wouldn't you have fun with it? And it's Sondheim. You're supposed to have fun. So, anyways. All right, so let's see. This guy is the red guy. He's being attacked by his companion, which does not make him happy, but he don't think he wants to, hang on. Oh, man. I wish I'd have known that a little earlier. Okay, let's see. Well, I think he's just going to disengage and do that. That means the blue guy's going to get an attack of opportunity.
Nice.
That misses.
Dang it.
His heart's not in it.
Nope, his heart wasn't in it. I think you still have one mirror clone left because he's going to attack you.
Yep, one shadow clone.
Okay. And ooh, what's your? Go ahead and roll for your shadow clone. You're gonna take the second hit no matter what, but we need to see on the first one. Yes.
Yep,
so,
she's good.
You dodged. Your shadow clone took the critical hit,
Nice.
which was oddly enough
You crap.
exactly the same damage as the next hit, which was 11 points of damage.
Aye.
So you take
Dang
11
it.
points of damage from his sword hit.
So how you looking there, Misery?
I'm okay.
I don't think I've hit her yet.
Nope.
Okay.
That was the first hit.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't been doing a lot of damage to you guys. All right. This guy, though, I think is still under his crown. He gets a saving throw this turn, right?
At the end of each of his turns, it gets a repeated saving throw.
Okay, so he, first of all, he does actually attack.
Tries to stab his friend.
And he badly misses. He rolled very poorly.
No.
He doesn't want to hit his friend.
And he botched his saving throw, or pretty close to it. So, not much happens there. We are now at the top of the order. So, Harmony, you are up next.
I'm going to try shooting the archer again.
All right.
The wizard will send you a letter.
Ooh, that's not great.
Yes, you are going to miss the archer with that one. He nimbly dodges out of the way.
Hide.
Ha ha!
Wizards are like birds and things.
Hang on. Does he have a... I wish he had sort of a reaction so I could... Nope. None of that. And you hide. All right. Cool. Theroden Battlehammer.
Yay. Alright. I guess I'll just swing at the boss dude.
All right, take a swing. Oh, excuse me. Such wonderfully calming sounds of the village behind all of this.
Behind this combat. So does a 14 hit him?
14 does not hit him.
That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll try again, I suppose.
Remember to declare before you roll whether or not you're using your thing.
I am not at the moment.
Okay. 12 also does not hit.
It's also a nat 1, so...
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Fuck it. I'll axe and surge.
You guys are really nice. I'm not using my normal crit stuff because you would have had to roll on a chart to see what happens on a crit, which could mean that your hammer goes flying. But a 20 does hit. The 16 does not, so he'll take the 17.
Great.
All right.
Yeah. So that's it.
That's it. Yeah. And you look a bit of a fool while you did it because you had a really bad attempt, and he laughs. Ha ha ha! You call that a hammer?
Oof.
Like I said, the D20 dice always screw me.
I don't know. They're doing better than that we've seen on some others. So, and these aren't the Roll20 dice. These are the other ones, I think. Anyways.
I mean, it uses Roll20's system.
Yeah. But it's nice for everybody to be able to see your rolls, since I've had some comments about, like, how did he do that? So now we can say, look, that's how we did it.
Yeah.
So, and we'll figure out how to make sure your feat's applied here by the next time.
Yeah, because that'd be nice so if I could just, like, click, hey, this is going to be a great weapon master attack.
Yep, no, I agree. We'll figure it out. There's got to be a way. There's got to be something we're just missing.
Yeah, it's probably in there somewhere. We'll look at it later.
Yep. Anyways, good lord. This smells real good, dear. Just letting you know, it smells real good. You guys can't smell it. It's really good smelling.
Are you telling me that you don't have just the ability to send smells over the internet yet?
Nope. I don't think anybody's come up with that one yet. Actually, I know they did for a while. They had like a box that you could load little scent things in, and then the computer would tell it what to release. I don't know if they could do, homemade sourdough hot dog buns.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
Yeah, my wife's she has not a small starter. She has like 5 jars of sourdough starters, so, which is not good for a diabetic, but I make it work. Anyways.
You'll figure it out.
Yep. Hang on, let me switch over to the bugbear. He is not a bugbear, but that's what I'm using. Yep, he's just gonna smack you with his morning star. That's pretty much what he gets to do. Yes, because you're the one in front of him.
All right.
You're gonna take 6 points of damage because I'm assuming the 22 hits and the 11 does not.
11 does not.
Yep.
Who's hitting me? Because it's the boss. He has to run.
Oh, yep, you're right. I forgot. He is afraid, so that does not happen. You don't take any damage.
Great, but I will be opportunity attacking him.
Yeah, go ahead and take care of that one. He just runs this way. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, right into the potato field.
Well, yeah, I'll hit.
Yep. Funk. All right, I've got that recorded. Thank you for reminding me that he was afraid of you. Not of you,
well,
but
not
of her.
me, of the wizard or sorcerer or whatever, but yeah.
Speaking of our sorcerer, it's her turn.
Ooh, okay, I cast Cloud Kill. I want it to hit these two guys and roll down.
So these two? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Let me find their stats. All right. Constitution saving throw. They actually have a passable con. One of them didn't do it. Oh, the other one actually survives. So that would be the blue one. His con save was a 20. So what does he take? Half damage?
Let's see. Yeah, half damage.
All right, so he's going to take. Yikes. And let's see. Take that. So he has been damaged. Okay, so then the cloud is rolling, you tell me?
Yeah, it rolls 10 feet every turn.
And you want it to roll down towards this guy?
Yeah,
Okay. What's its size?
20 feet.
Not quite what I was going for there. Hang on just a second. I thought I had a different,
Except the cloud also expands.
It does?
Yes, it's gonna hit us eventually. Just know that.
I actually don't know, can I...
Oh. No, because it moves away from me, so it won't hit us.
Yes, I can. All right, so there's our cloud kill. Actually, it should be, now that I have it right there. Okay. Fantastic. You guys are... This finally feels like an encounter instead of Damien kills everything and the rest of you watch him do it.
Well, to be fair, I haven't crit yet with a Great Weapon Master hit, which is where the big damage is.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, the archer gets to go. Although down here it feels a little bit frustrating for both, I think, both the archer and the assassin. I wish he had some way of, like... Yeah, all he's got to do is just... hit at you again. So, first attack, misses. Second attack, misses. And he critted on the one if it wasn't for the damn disadvantage. Alright. On to the priest. Oh, I see. Okay. That was weird. Sorry, that was on my end. Just weird stuff on my end. My blue light filter had activated and I hadn't realized, and something caused it to turn itself off instantly, so everything just got brighter.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. The soul slot to make a melee attack, blah blah blah. Okay, don't need that.
I'll be right back.
Uh-huh. Alright, so he is going to run over here and cast Lesser Restoration. Oh, hang on. Nope. That condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. He can't save him from fear. Never mind.
Yeah, there's different spells for that, but Lesser Restoration does not work.
Yep. You could probably just dispel magic.
He could, if he has that.
He does. In fact, he can cast it from here with a range. And then...
Dispel magic would indeed work.
Alright, so he will dispel magic on this guy. Otherwise, he's just going to run away, and you guys are not going to get to interrogate him or anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, because you guys aren't doing much, and he gets to go quite a ways. So he is no longer afeared. And then the spiritual weapon is still active, so it will attack. It uses this. Does a 19 hit you?
Ties.
Ties, so it does hit you. It gives me the attack, but it didn't do the damage. Oh, which is, hang on, let me find it. We'll just do it this way. Spellcasting modifier. Okay. Unrecognized. It doesn't like it when I tell it to roll something. Is there a space I'm missing?
Okay, so it's slash roll space number of dice type plus modifier.
All right. Is there a space between the modifier?
All right, so this is what it should look like. Give me a sec. Oh wait, it's actually going to do that if I don't put like a parentheses or something in front of it.
Yep. Actually, I got it. There it is. So you take the 11 points. I think you probably can see that too.
Yes, I can.
Yep. So, yeah, no, it's just, especially with command line stuff, if I don't know about a space, then that's all that, yeah.
Yep.
I took 3 terms of computer programming way back in undergrad. I remember that. Like, if you don't get that semicolon in the right spot, the whole program does
you're
not
done.
work.
It doesn't work. Yep. You're out.
So, all All right, cool. So we can use that for that particular roll. You will take that 11 from the spiritual hammer, which swings, whack, and then just stays right there. All right, cool. We're trucking right along. I'm getting to do some damage to you guys for once. Hey. All right. See, this guy is the red one. He has been cloud killed, and he is still in the cloud, which is drifting, but not yet. And he's, guy's friend tried to attack him, and it didn't, but he's not happy. Misery, he's going to be like, screw you, magic user, I'll kill you.
No.
And you're out of shadow clones too.
I know.
Okay, let's
It's so
return.
long.
And he misses both times.
Woo! Dive.
He rolled a 6 and a 9.
Dip, duck, dodge,
Wow,
dodge.
These guys are idiots.
And that is with his +4, by the way. That's how that works.
Wow.
So
He
yeah,
did well.
yeah, no, he did swimmingly. All right, and the blue one gets to attack his friend. He hits once for 12 points of damage.
Yeah.
Which promptly he gets a good hit. In fact, he decapitates his friend.
I know.
That's awesome.
Scarred for life.
Yeah, no. Here's the fun part. What you want to? How much you want to put money that he's then going to roll and come out of the crown of madness and be like, "What did I do?"
Yeah.
Let's see what
Takes a
happens.
turn to think about what he's done.
He does get out of it.
Of course he does. That's what's
So yeah,
poetically
he
right.
cuts his friend's head off and then is like, "No, George, what have I done?"
George the Bandit is dead.
And you hear that as he I'm gonna take off his charmed. Didn't I just do that? Come on. Deactivate. Oh, I see. That's how I have to do it. Punk. All right. Cool. He's no longer being charmed. But he is now, despondent that he has killed his friend and he's in a cloud, and it's just not a good day for him.
No, it's not.
All right, Harmony, you are up next.
I'm shooting at the archer.
I figured as much. Yep, you got him.
Woot. And then bonus action hide.
All right. Yep. I actually haven't been having him roll his perception, which he technically should do to see whether or not. Hang on, let's actually.
Well, I don't
that.
know. Can he beat a 24?
Yes, he possibly could beat a 24. He'd had to do really well, and he didn't. He got a 20. He's actually has a +5 on perception, so he's not too bad off there. But he still has no idea where you are. All right, Theoden.
Cool. I'm gonna get closer to the wizardy dude,
All right.
and I'll just swing at him right in his face. And I guess I'll do Great Weapon Master.
Yeah, I think you're going to be in the cloud kill when it comes too.
Fine.
Watch out.
Does a 10 hit him?
A 10 does not hit him. Sorry to say.
Oh, that's much better.
Were you doing your on that one too?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to take 20 points of damage from that.
Yeah. And then I'll just second wind real quick.
Okie dokie. That's just you're recovering hit points because it's action surge that's the problem.
Yeah, I already used action surge though, so.
Okay. So Chelsea, while you were gone, the priest dispelled your fear spell from the big bad guy, so he didn't just run away because that was pretty much what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So he's now back in the thick of things, and he actually can get right up close to Theoden. And hang on, let me flip over to his stat block. Oh, he had advantage on the. Oh well. What was the D10 for?
Second wind.
Oh, okay. Probably somewhere there we can find that. I wish I'd have known he had advantage on the attempt to make him frightened, but oh well. Too late now. But he is going to hit you, Theoden, with his Morningstar. You're going to take 7 points of damage, as I assume a 22 hits, but the 13 misses.
22 hits, yeah.
Yep. So you take 7.
So much damage was that?
7. All right. Now we need to deal with the cloud kill, which is... Does it expands and it moves?
I didn't know it expanded. I just thought it moved.
No, it expands. It just kind of keeps going until she loses concentration.
Let's take a... Nope, that's Crown of Madness. That's Fear. How long ago did you... I thought... Oh, you didn't push the spell to the chat. You just cast it.
Oh, I can do that, though, if you want.
Let's go ahead and do that. And I think... do you roll damage every turn?
I don't know.
Yeah, it moves 10 feet away from you at the start of each of your turns, rolling along the surface of the ground. The vapors, being heavier than air, sink to the lowest level of the land.
Yeah, it moves 10 feet away, but it doesn't look like it expands.
I thought it did, but
Yeah.
I guess it just moves.
But that does mean that Theoden, you, because you have ended your turn here,
Mm-hmm.
you were going to need to make the saving throw.
Constitution?
Yep. And I believe 19 is your... No,
17.
17. And I think, Chelsea, if you just click that 5d8 in the spell, it'll roll it.
Yeah, pass. And I'm resistant to poison damage, so...
So it means you don't take anything, because you were already going to take half, and then... You got lucky there.
You weren't supposed to be in it.
I needed to go fight the dude.
The dude. We needed to fight the dude, you know?
Yeah,
What's his name from The Big Lebowski? The dude.
the dude.
I'm trying to remember the name of the actor. Is that... I don't remember. Although, did I tell you in my other Monster Hunter game, the Chosen that I have is basically playing it as the dude?
That's awesome.
He's a retired... Yeah, he's retired, and the character is a pothead who owns a video cassette store in modern-day Vancouver. And still
Your
thinks
poison
pot's
only
illegal.
strengthens me, Misery.
Anyways, it's fun. Let's move on to the Archer, who is going to, as usual, make a bad attempt to try to hit you. I think he's going to try his Archer's Eye again. That's not going to help him much, but maybe. Hang on. Give me the second roll. Oh, okay, so it rolled 3 times, but the second one still... What's your AC, Harmony?
17.
17. It won't hit, because it was a 16 is his low one, and the third one doesn't count. So he doesn't get to do anything. He is also getting frustrated with this situation. Enough that I think actually at this point he's like, screw this shit. I'm gonna go help my boss. 1, 2, 3. So he moves over this way. And there we just dropped our S-bomb. Wow, I'm not doing too well today, aren't I?
We're gonna use them all up. I can't say any of them.
Ah, well.
Quick, get it in right now.
I'm gonna
All
say
right.
bloody.
I'm fine with bloody. If somebody's got a problem with that, I don't know. But okay, the
We'll
priest.
offend our British audience members.
The priest is going to actually cast Cure Wounds. On
me.
Nope. And he's actually going to cast it because I have used one of those at 3rd level. On his... Is he going to do it on himself or is he going to do it on his boss? He's going to do it on his boss because that's really what he would do. So, here we need to do this. I think, hang on, let me check that real quick on this. Okay, the healing just increases by the die roll. Oop. That's right, it's here, the space is there. And that. Hey, he gets another. The boss gets another 20 hit points back.
Let me check that pathway.
It's more than I would have liked, but all right.
Ah, well, I've got to make the fight interesting.
This is
and
why I was trying to switch to cleric.
The spiritual weapon cannot move to hit you, Theridin, but he can move it over here because he gets a bonus action to do that.
Yep.
What's your AC, Misery?
15.
It misses. So this spiritual
Dang.
hammer comes up and whiffs. You feel a little breeze from it, but it's kind of cooling and refreshing. It, you know. All
She
right.
ducks really fast.
He's dead. He's dead. He is the last one. He's come out of it, realizes that you're the one that made him kill his friend George. Ah!
No, George.
George of the jungle, strong as he can be. He is going to attack you with his sword. He's going to miss once, and then he's going to do 14 points of damage because he critted on you on the second attack.
Oof. Okay.
The Yeti will be unhappy you killed George. I've not been keeping up on the chat, so I don't know how long ago that was.
About when George died, I'd say.
Okay. Hope you're still with us, dude, man. Anybody else out there? Is it just dude man on the chat?
Dude Man's the only one chatting, but there's like 4 or 5 people in the chat.
Oh. Let us know if you're here, man. We'd like to know, we like to interact with our friends, our audience. So... Or don't. We're not going to force you to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You can lurk. We're okay. All right. Now we are back up to Harmony.
Yay.
He's now hiding behind a... Well, he is now, I would say he has cover because he's behind a tree, so...
Yeah, it probably was like 3/4, probably, I'd
That's
say.
what I would say.
Yeah. Just based on the bushiness of that tree.
Yep. Watch out for that tree.
It's gonna block your arrow.
Can I come, like, over here? So I'm coming up behind him, so he wouldn't notice me as much. And attack.
Yeah, I don't know if you need to roll... Good lord, it's been a while since I've dealt with rogues.
She can use her previous stealth check since she hasn't done anything yet.
Okay.
And they didn't beat her hide, so...
So, yep.
And then... I'm going to... I'll just do my longbow again.
Fair enough.
That might miss.
Nope, that hits. Let me,
And I'm going to... I'm going to come into the tree and hide.
Okay. Actually, what you need to do is tell me how you're going to kill him, because that was enough.
Oh. Just arrow to the back.
Alright.
Right between the ribs.
He goes down in a slump. He should have given up on you earlier and moved. So, yeah, dude, man, I don't know exactly how old you are, but I'm gonna guess old enough to know George of the Jungle. I'm not sure about the rest of the youngins watching, or playing if they remember George of the Jungle. So, of course, you
I
might
remember George.
Are you remembering it from the film or the cartoon? Would be my question.
The cartoon.
Okay.
That's what I know.
I
All
know
right,
the
I guess they
film.
would know. That doesn't mean we're not nerds, though. I mean, look what we're doing. We're live streaming D&D to people. If we're not nerds,
I'm a jock, if you want a specific classification.
really,
I did
No.
track in high school,
I don't think
but
I've done.
I don't play
did
any
get over one
sports at
hurdle
anything
in
but a
fight.
recreational level.
I never played any sports in high school ever. Now I just go running in the morning just to get out of the house and stretch my legs and I don't know, make sure I don't die from sitting in front of computers forever. Anyways,
That's why I run.
yeah. Theridin.
Great, I'm going after the cleric.
Okay. I think you technically have to move over because remember those are 10 foot. Which I think would mean you disengage from the bad guy and he gets an attack of opportunity.
Fine.
All right, here comes it. And he misses.
Nice.
Climactic.
Yeah, George of the Jungle was pretty good. I haven't seen it in decades. That's the priest, right?
Yep.
All right. How do you squish him?
I mean, I just kind of like slip past his boss's hammer, and I just knock him to the ground with the hammer, and just like squish him into a cleric-y puddle.
Cute.
Yep. he's now dead as dead can be.
And then I'll just take 2 more attacks at this dude, the boss dude.
All right. I suppose you have to move back, but yeah.
I believe I have the movement speed for that. I'll move here.
Remain in the cloud. Or you're gonna take more damage from the cloud.
I
No,
took
he
no
takes-
damage last time.
He'll take
Oh.
damage if he's in the cloud. It doesn't matter. If he remains in the cloud, he'll still take damage because he'll be in the cloud.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
So yeah, just 2 attacks against half-orky dude here.
All right. Swing and hit.
Yep.
So, ooh.
Oh yeah, that's a crit.
How do we have a third attack? I've got the first 2.
Because Great Weapon Master, if I reduce something to 0 hit points or crit, I get a bonus action melee attack.
Okay.
And then I crit on my bonus action melee attack, but since that costs my bonus action, I don't get to attack again.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing the 28 is a crit. That's what I'm missing here. Is like going. I don't see a crit, and you don't know
No,
what
the
his hit points are.
The third
So-
one is a crit. Yeah.
Yeah, the 31 is a crit, but I'm asking how you got the third one. If you get to reduce it to 0, oh, you reduce the
killed
other
the
guy to
priest.
0.
Yes.
Okay.
So I get a bonus action melee attack.
Let me do
So
the math.
16 plus crit would be
It's actually got the 8 right there.
yeah. So 16 plus 8 then.
30. All right, how do you kill him? That's more than enough.
I non-lethally hit him upside the head with the hammer.
No, you've killed him.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah. So
We gotta save this last guy then.
you did 48 to his 40. So, nope, that's the wrong one. We don't have to worry about him when it comes to the cloud kill.
Yep. All right. Well then, I just lethally hit him upside the head with the hammer.
I mean, when
Oh,
you're
well.
doing that much damage, I don't think you can all of a sudden say, no, that was non-lethal.
Well,
So-
I mean, the plan was always non-lethal. Spiritual weapons down, so just the blue guy, huh?
Yep, yeah, thank you for reminding me about the spiritual weapon. Nope. Ah. Okay, let's try this again. There's the delete button. Thank you. All right, yeah, no, you guys are down to the blue guy who is pretty much enraged at the moment because he was forced to kill his friend. So that's what he is handling here. And he does not use that. He uses this. So he's going to do 8 points of damage to you. He missed the other one.
To me?
Yep.
To you.
You're the one that irked him and all that stuff. So, all right.
Boy.
You're the one messing with his head, man.
Harmony, did we deal with the moving of the cloud?
No.
Did I go last turn?
You did not. So, yes, you're going to need to go. I somehow I ended up skipping you, which is where
And
the
your
cloud
would
okay.
moves.
move.
I would like to sing a little lullaby and put this boy to sleep.
Okay. We may have to undo the damage he did because this would come before then.
Oh.
So, are you upcasting that at all, Misery?
Let me see. I'm hoping it will be my last thing, so maybe I should cast it as a
You
fourth
might
level.
want to upcast it a little bit just to be sure.
Yeah. Let me do fourth.
Wow, that's maybe a little too much, but all right.
I just
better
want
roll
him
some
to go to
D8s.
sleep real bad.
You get 7, 9, 11 d8s.
Oh wait. Okay. All of those added together.
All right.
So it's gonna be
48.
48 hit points of what you can put to sleep.
Wait, what?
So what you rolled for is up to 48 HP left is who you can put to sleep.
Oh yes, I want him to sleep. Is he below 48?
Yep. I'm just looking for a sleep icon. We'll use that one. All right. So you don't take the damage from the previous round, which was a total of 8. And Theoden, let's deal with your cloud kill.
Great. You know, Chelsea, you can just like drop con on that at any point.
What?
You can just drop concentration on that at any point.
Oh yeah, I don't care about the cloud anymore. It's gone. I have concentrated on putting this man to sleep, and I would like to carry him and tie him up somewhere nice.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I guess I just kind of walk over and help her tie up the sleeping dude since we're out of initiative.
Okay, I'm trying to think if there's. I think that's it. We are out of combat. So I'm actually going to move us over to the other...
So what kind of roll do you want for not tying?
There isn't really a roll anymore for not tying. It's more about whether or not he can
I always
escape.
use survival when people tie knots, but that's just me.
I mean, I'm not too worried about it unless he's going to try to escape, and we'll deal with it then.
He's asleep right now, so.
Right.
So he can't escape right this moment.
Yep, and you have a minute basically to tie him up. You don't have long.
That was not supposed to be non-lethal. My bad.
So, anyways, you have him tied up. Do you drag him to the Gill estate? Do you just leave him there? You're not gonna have long before he wakes back up. So,
we drag him as close to the civilization as we can, I guess.
Let's actually. I forgot we wanted to try to take a quick break. We're about a half an hour past it, but I think it's a good time to take a break because I need to stretch and I need to use the bathroom. So
yeah, that's fair. So meet up again in 10 minutes.
Yep, meet up again in 10, and I now have a break screen for us. There we go. Hey.
Yeah. So, dude, man, that was kind of the thought that there is just like, yep, head squish. Oops.
All right, I'm actually going to mute us now while we take our break, though. But we're now on break, so
Cool.
Yep. See you guys in 10. Hey guys, we are back. Took a bit of a break, stretched our legs, that kind of thing. So now I think we have an interrogation scene to perform.
That's correct.
Uh-huh. So, and I have stats for my dude up here. I think you guys just dragged him off to near the guild.
As far as we could reasonably in a minute.
Yep, which is, I would assume you're probably just dragging him right over here to the Gill estate.
Seems like good place as any to interrogate him.
All right. So the spell ends, and a minute later he comes to a bit groggy. Takes him a moment to realize that he's tied up, and he's like, "What? What? Wow. Okay. What the hell?"
Well, you did attack this town. Were you not there for that, or?
We didn't attack the town. We got slaughtered by you guys.
You attacked previously.
Fair enough.
At one point in your life, you have attacked this town. You can't deny that.
I wasn't planning on it. I suppose
All right,
you
so
want
you want to tell me where you guys are based, or are we going to do this the fun way?
Do I want to tell you? What do you think?
All right, so I'm guessing you want to do this the fun way. And I kind of just like heft my hammer and like kind of look at his kneecaps.
Pain, huh? That's your methods.
There, and he just kind of takes a minute. What other method is there?
All right,
We
do
could
your
let
worst.
Misery have fun with his brain.
I mean, Chelsea already did fuck with his brain, so I guess I'll be like, all right, so I'll give you one more chance to, you know, tell me where your hideout is, and then I won't smash your kneecaps with this here hammer.
Yeah, I'm not as afraid of you as I am of the boss, so do your worst.
Dude, your boss is dead. I killed him.
No, that's not my boss. That was my manager.
Oh,
Oh, so you're saying you're glad I killed your manager?
No, I'm not glad that you killed my manager, but I'm just saying that the guy I work for, a lot scarier than you, buddy.
What? I find that hard to believe.
I cast Charm Person.
All right.
I can't do that with D&D because the spell isn't showing up on my character sheet. But
So
You
you
have
don't even
to
want me
make
to
a
roll intimidation?
wisdom saving throw. Yeah, I mean you can if you want. But
No, I meant DM.
I mean, you can. I'm not sure you're going to do well because you got to do a lot to intimidate him compared to what he's used to, but go ahead.
So, yeah,
Yeah, he is not really intimidated.
great. I'd like to
Um,
smash one of his kneecaps.
All I
Ooh.
need to know is what the is it intelligence or wisdom for charm person that I'm rolling?
wisdom.
All right.
He's charmed.
So
Yeah, hey buddy.
I mean, see what he actually will do.
That's right every once in a while. Oh my god, it's like two of them stuck together.
Sure, we'll go there.
You can't hurt him now or he'll be uncharmed, just so
yes,
you know.
I am aware of that. So before she casts the spell, I'd like to break one of his knees, if that's possible.
I mean, sure, yeah. If you want to crack a knee, roll damage
do.
because you don't have to roll to hit.
All right, so that's just gonna be 2d6 then.
Hang on, I need to see what the charmed condition is because that's what you're actually putting on him.
Yeah. My understanding is basically he really likes Chelsea now.
Yeah, pretty much. That doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna, spill his guts, but of course, right now he's rolling in pain as you've just smashed a kneecap.
Yes, but that was before she cast the spell. So he doesn't have to like me, he just has to like Chelsea.
Here we go. Charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially.
So like
So
Chelsea could now roll intimidation.
Yeah, well, no, I would like to roll persuasion. I would like to say, hey, buddy, I'm so sorry about my friend here. He is a little bit reckless, and I can absolutely fix your kneecap for you if you just tell me who your boss is and where he lives.
I'm trying to decide what the DC is on you persuading him, because that is information he is not interested in giving up. And then I'll have you make your roll, because I need to make sure I know that number beforehand.
Chelsea, can you fix his kneecap?
I don't know. I have those healer kits, but I don't know if that'll do it.
You also know a healer.
It's true.
All right, I've got his DC on what you're gonna need to hit with your persuasion. So roll it twice since you've got advantage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right. He says, I mean, you promise me that he's not gonna touch me again?
Oh, I promise. And I promise that we're going to get you all fixed up.
He leaves first before I say anything.
Theroden.
I understand how magic works, so I will indeed be leaving.
26.
I will stay within earshot, but I'll leave the room.
Well, you're not in a room, you're outside, but yeah.
Whatever.
Said you didn't drag him into the house. I don't think the guilds want him in the house.
What? That's weird.
They just like to see him killed. They're probably not happy about you, but they get it. You guys were hired to deal with the problem. They'll let you deal with it. Yeah. He says, okay, look.
Figure out where they're based out of.
If I tell you this, I'm not going to be able to go back. Right? So you're going to heal my leg, and I'm going to run the hell off. Because...
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
But here's something else you guys really should understand. You're not going to get to the base before we would have returned. The moment we don't return and report in, they're going to launch a full-scale assault here. Like, your village, you three, I don't think you're going to... You three might survive. You might actually take down people. The boss is pretty strong. But you're going to lose a lot of innocent lives if you do. Right? So, there. We're going to... Oh, hang on. Doesn't help me. Or it doesn't help you. Think. All right.
Oh, yep, there you go.
Yeah, well, you want to know where the map is. He says, all right, so... I'm assuming you guys have your map and you pull it out. And he says, it's kind of crude, but our base actually is situated pretty much right at the end of this mountain range, right about there. You'll be able to tell. Look, I like you. You seem to be nice. He doesn't have a choice on that one. As long as you promise to like, you heal me, get me healed, I'll give you a piece of information on this base. But you heal me first.
That seems like a bad idea, but Theroden's not there, so you do you.
How about I heal like halfway, and then you tell us, and I heal you the rest.
You fix my kneecap.
What is he complaining about? He doesn't need kneecaps.
I'll fix... Well, here's the thing. I'll do all your other wounds except your kneecap, and then you tell us, and then I fix your kneecap.
No. This is
Or
this
we
is a
could
deal.
just leave him tied and fix his kneecap, leave him tied. He tells us, and we release him.
And then I'm running away. That's why I want
And
my
you can
kneecap
run.
fixed.
Okay, but here is... If you are so insistent that everyone else, your whole crew, will come and attack the town, I'm wondering if maybe it would be best for you to go back there and assure them that everything is going okay.
You really think the boss is just going to take my word on it when just I come back?
He might.
Yeah, you could be like a messenger, say the rest of you are waiting for the potato harvest.
You
Misery,
already... Go ahead.
Nothing.
He says, you
Misery's
already...
crushing it.
Try this a third time. He says, you already have used some mental magic. You got, I forget which one. You got me to kill my friend, right? You put me in a trance and you made me kill my friend. You don't think my boss has access to magic where he could get the truth out of me as to what happened? You think I can go back there and just lie and he's going to accept it?
So, what are we supposed to do? Risk innocent lives to try to either go there and not get there in time?
Oh,
or to
Honestly,
wait
we should
here?
probably kill this guy too, but that's just me.
you're supposed
I've
to be
already
out of
said
earshot. Go walk away. Go on, get. That's him.
Could I have already sent for the healer?
No, but you could easily call for her. It wouldn't take long. So,
Yeah. I'm getting the healer.
yeah, it won't take you long to do that. So look, I've got some information regardless of when you go, but I'm not giving it to you till my kneecap's fixed so that I can get the hell out of here after we're done. Because I'm a dead man if I stay, and I'm a dead man if I go back there, so I got to figure out where to go.
Okay.
I have to hope I can make it back to Fife before they come after me.
What's your name?
Robert.
Robert. What are your skills?
What do you mean my skills? I'm a bandit.
Yeah, but like, what are you good at? What are you proud of yourself for?
Pointy end goes in the other man.
Well, if you are looking for a place to go, I might have a job situation for you if you can prove yourself.
If proving myself or your job require me to stay here, no.
Oh no, you don't have to stay here. You can go anywhere with us.
I don't know if I want to go anywhere where that dwarf is.
No, not with this dwarf, with another dwarf. You can go back on my ship, that's what I'm saying.
You have an airship?
I do.
He starts looking around
And we
here?
use, not in this town, but on this fragment.
Ah. Let me guess. Fife?
Yes.
And what exactly do you want me to do to, quote, prove myself?
Just give us the information we need. Help us figure out how to save the lives of Logon. And then, you can be just a deckhand.
All right. Roll another persuasion check on that one.
Do I still get advantage?
Yep, he's
He's
still
still
under the charmed.
19.
Okay. So let me get this straight. You want me to help you figure out how to save this town,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not going to make me stay here.
No.
But then you want me, if I do this, you then want to hire me to do something on your airship.
Well, if you would like. I mean, it sounds like you're in dire need of getting off this fragment. You don't want to stay in town. You don't want to go to the bandit camp. It sounds like you're kind of desperate for a new job and a new lifestyle.
I'm not sure I'm desperate for a new lifestyle, but I definitely don't want to be around here when the boss shows up.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to make my way to Fife. So, all right. How do I know you're not gonna back out on the deal?
You can trust me.
I think that's going to require a persuasion check if that's all you're going to offer. You
I
want
think
to
you
offer
can trust
something
me.
else as maybe some insurance then. Like, that's kind of what he was asking for with the, like, heal me to prove that you're got good faith here.
Oh yeah. No, we're calling up a healer as we speak.
'Cause
So.
I'll tell
Am
you.
I back yet?
Sure. I think you've come back with Para. And he sees this and he says, look, you heal me. I'll tell you what. I'll give you my secret. I'll give you some pointers on what I think you need to do if you want to try to save this town. And then you'll let me go so I can just go to Fife. If you make it back, we'll I'll give you a place you can look me up in Fife.
Sounds great.
Hang on, I should probably note this on a notebook so that I don't forget that you might be hiring an NPC. Okay, Robert. Bandit. Chelsea. Trying to hire. Because if we run through, because I have, I will be, I've got this adventure, and then I had mapped out a second adventure sort of to, because you guys all have decided there's all kinds of strange political intrigue going on, and there is. So you guys could handle that. So that adventure, you might encounter Robert again. We'll see. Depends on whether or not, once we get to the end of this, if you guys want to continue into the summer. Because I think this might get us through to the end of term, because we've got, what, 3 weeks left total?
Something like that, yeah.
So, but we'll, so I've got a second possible adventure set up. But I do want to get through this one, so we'll keep that just in case you guys do make it back to 5. But again, Chelsea's moving, so we don't want to take away from that. So.
Yes.
I might be moving. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Yeah, no, good point.
That's
well, I mean, my housemate's moving early May to Portland.
You're moving later, probably.
Yeah. I mean, you can still move. It's just, it might be a little more difficult because he's moving in with family. So.
Yeah, Chelsea, you might just have to wait.
Yeah.
I hope not. So, that would
Depends on how bad this coronavirus thing is when you try and move.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's real bad in Portland, but that doesn't mean they're not necessarily taking people. I don't know. So.
Yeah.
But anyways, we should wrap this up because I think after this scene we're gonna go ahead and call it. It's 9:30 already.
Okay.
All right. So you have Para heal him?
Nope, just his kneecap.
Just his kneecap. That's all he asked for. He didn't actually ask for you to heal everything. So he tests the kneecap. Like he with your help, since he's bound, gets up and walks around and said, "All right, that's good enough for me to escape." So here's what you need to know. I don't actually know who's paying us for this. There's a cave next to our bandit encampment that the boss and some of the higher ups go into. That's where they get the orders. Whoever's telling them what to do goes in there. Right? So the end of this, you've got to figure out who's in that cave. That's the secret I was going to tell you, right? It isn't just the camp where me and George, Jesus, you made. He takes a moment.
And this guy wants to work for Misery.
He's debating it. He hasn't quite decided on that one. He takes a moment to
what you gotta do.
Which is probably why he's not too ready to kill. Again, he says, we're just the lackeys. There's some other machine working here. But they want the harvest. They want this town. I don't know why. You will have to deal with that. As to what to do, as I said, at this point, you guys won't make it there before we will, because we know how to get there, right? And I can't bring you, because the people, the force that's going to be there, you guys would not be able to handle. They would tear through you. But the bandits themselves, if I don't return, our group doesn't return, they're going to assume something happened, and they're probably going to go ahead and do like they did to Dunuff, right? They're going to ride out and try to purge the town, but they don't know you're here. So what my suggestion is, how you're going to handle this, how I think you should handle this, is you prepare this town for an attack, right? You've probably got 3 days, maybe 4, right? Takes us a little bit of time to get back. Takes them some time to realize we're not coming back. That kind of thing. Teach these people how to use a quarterstaff. Put up some defenses. Make some traps. Prepare this town for an assault. That's how
montage.
Yeah.
Training montage.
That's how you save the town. Afterwards, if they send the whole group like they did to Dunuff, there'll be a path so wide you won't have a problem following it back. They're not going to be worried about it because they're going to assume everybody's going to be dead. You guys are smart and you're skilled, and I didn't even know you had a third one. So, sneaky little elf. So you've got some, you know, intelligence. These people are strong. They're freaking potato farmers, for crying out loud. So, teach them what they need to know to actually defend themselves and help them set it up. That's my suggestion.
And it's a very good one.
What was that, Elf?
It's a good suggestion.
Hmm. Good enough that you'll let me go?
Yes.
He kind of turns so his bonds are kind of like one of these. You kind of have to cut these first.
I untie him.
He picks up his sword and sheathes it, and he says, and says, "All right, good luck. I'll look if you make it through this, and we can talk about job if I haven't found one. When you make it back to Fife, you can probably find me at the Broken Wing."
All right. Maybe I'll see you around then.
Says, yeah. Good luck.
Thank you. You too.
And he just booked it off the path, down the path. So, all right. And that is where we are going to call it tonight. Sounds like you guys have got some preparations to make for the siege. All right. So thank you for joining us. Sorry we've had some technical issues and we got to a break a little late. Hopefully you've enjoyed I'm looking over here as if somehow I'm looking at people. The camera's over here. Why don't I look at the people? Hi. Hope you've enjoyed the third part of Shadowlands Resistance. I have been your Dungeon Master for this evening, Dr. Jake Claflin.
I'm Chelsea, and I have been the Tiefling Sorcerer Misery.
I'm Damien, and I have been Theroden Battlehammer, the Dwarven Fighter.
And I'm Jessica. I've been playing Harmony, the Wood Elf Rogue.
The sneaky elf. All right. Thank you, guys. We will be back at it again next Wednesday at 6:30 Mountain. And have a good night. All right, let's go.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.